What is going on, guys? Welcome to CritsNGrins Tomb of Annihilation, episode number 2.
Good, pretty good.
Not
So,
bad. This is true. I agree with that.
man, I've been at work. Yeah, that's it. Yay.
I've been at work. I rewatched. It's pretty sad. I watched all of that Star Wars, the Clone Wars, like all of it in the past week. So I'm ready for
Nice.
that new season when it comes
Yeah.
out. And
That's not sad. That's admirable.
I successfully stopped a service pig from entering our theater.
The greatest story I've ever heard.
I mean, like, I get it. Emotional support animals. You need
Why do
them.
you need an emotional support animal to watch a movie?
Because you can get traumatized by a movie. I know you can say, hey, they should probably just be watching the movie at their own house in this case. But, I mean, they have every right to go and try and
No, they
do it in
don't.
public. Okay. Anyways, it was just like the pig was just too big. Like, it wasn't going to be able to fit anywhere in the theaters. It was
It was like a whole hog as far as I was told.
It was like, a German Shepherd size?
Oh my, that's a boar. That's not that big. I've never heard of an emotional.
Wait. If Mitchell was there, it would have been the most titties he's ever seen.
Damn.
Ooh.
That was he didn't need he didn't need to do that, but he did.
You know
That's
what the
some
great
cold
you know what the
shit.
great part about that? You know what the great part of that was? Is like you saw the exact moment when his mind just clicked with that joke and he's like, I'm about to let it go.
I'm gonna do it. I don't need to.
but I'm going to
going
do it. I feel like there was a
Oh,
moment just
fuck him
now
up.
where I
I
literally
literally
saw
just
his
thought of that
eyes
now.
just like flicker with I have the greatest dream.
Literally just thought of that now.
Shit. I've been busy with work and just playing. I haven't really actually played any games or anything. I got really back into WoW for the past couple weeks, so I've been trying to grind and trying to keep up with that. Not working out at all. Other
Bacon, they
than
can't
that,
hear you in chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I get.
They can't hear you in chat, Bacon. They can't hear you on the stream.
I think I muted myself. We're good though. back.
He just keeps getting better and better.
No, thank God they can't hear him. No,
Oh shit.
yeah, no. Other than that, nothing really. Just work, playing some WoW, relaxing.
Bacon's
chilling.
just getting torn apart. All right.
I'm sorry.
WoW.
No,
I've never played WoW.
All right,
did.
see, now I'm gonna keep making fun of you.
Yeah. I just when it came out and it was big, it was a monthly subscription, and my parents were like, "We're not paying $15 a month for you to play WoW, weirdo."
It still
Well,
is.
outside. No, I know. So I mean, now I could do it, but because I wasn't into it then,
Right,
I'm
right.
just not found.
I feel.
into
I feel.
it.
They're really ruining the game. Blizzard's really fucking up a lot of shit, and it's like, it's really, it's frustrating.
Yeah, it really feels like they don't know where they want to go with it now.
It's just like they don't care.
There's
Like,
nowhere left to go.
There's this one specific thing.
That might be
okay,
true.
so you grind out dungeons and quests for like a week, and you get one piece of gear, right?
Yeah.
And then that one piece of gear is supposed to be an upgrade for you, and they have this system called the gear check. What it does, it checks your outfit and makes sure that you don't have what you need. You have a higher percentage of getting that. So at least even if you spend a week worth of grinding,
Sure.
you still get a reward.
Yeah. Right.
They
right.
removed that check, so now you can do like a month's worth of work and
And get
not get a
nothing.
single
Yeah.
upgrade. Yeah, it's like what the fuck, like. Yeah, it's just frustrating. Sorry.
Well,
Tangent.
yeah, not a problem. Has anybody played the new Pathfinder game, Pathfinder King?
I saw your tweet about that. No, I haven't played about. It
And
looks
His
interesting.
tweet with zero.
And no one said anything, so I'm like, okay, it must be bad, because nobody wants to like make.
When
their
did it
case
come
for
out?
It like a week ago, maybe 2.
No.
So
Or even
it
less
might be
long.
one of those games that like it takes time. You have to play a little bit more. It looked fun, but I was watching someone play it and it just seemed really micromanagey. Like during the fight you pause it to like choose what spell you want to do, and then you play and you see if it goes well, and then you pause it again and make sure that it goes well. So
Oh, like
Kind of sounds turn-based.
kinda reminds
it's
me of
like
Dragon Age.
turn based, but like
It almost sounds like D&D.
it's like worse though. Like in the system, it was
like,
like you had to pause the game to make sure your shit.
yeah.
At least the way that person was playing.
Have you played Dragon Age?
No.
Is it?
Mm.
Oh, I'm thinking like
Oh yeah, it's a lot like Dragon Age.
because in Dragon Age it's like action RPG where you run around and stuff. But when you get into a fight, you have to manage 4 people.
Yeah,
So you
this
have
was
to
managing 6. Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck that, dude. I can barely manage 1.
Yeah. So, anyway, no one really said anything. So it's either a game where people are still feeling out, or that nobody wanted to be like, yeah, drop $40. So. Oh well.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Whatever. Saves me $40, so it's cool. Chance, what have you been up to, dude?
Well, work also. Lots of changes going on in my department. Also doing a lot of schoolwork. Trying to get a degree in information technology. So this semester I'm learning about online security,
Uh-oh.
or like tech security in general, really.
So are you learning to hack then?
In a sense, yes.
Yeah.
No, we're fucked.
Yeah. Stream has been taken over. No, please. How
streaming
is the new how is the new changes? How are the new changes? That's the word.
At work, so far so good. The first 2 days that we had all these changes start, we also got hit with a lot of people
Yeah.
coming into the theater,
Heard
so
it was busy.
it's hard to gauge where we're at.
Yeah.
But so far so good. I think once we get into the swing of things, it'll be a lot faster, and we won't be there so late. So hopefully that works.
Nice. Castle, what you been up to, my dude?
I've been working like everyone else. My work sucks a little bit just because because we came off a deployment a couple months ago, and we have like, I guess you could say we have fully gone through the point where we have done most of the like important inspections and like making sure that the fucking ocean water and shit didn't like damage any of the deep systems on our aircraft.
Sure.
So now they're getting ready to send one of our aircraft away forever because it's just a piece of shit, and it was a piece of shit on deployment. It's a piece of shit now, so we're just fucking done with that thing. And then 2 of our aircraft are going to Vegas until like December for what was it? It was like desert training, but it's not desert training. It's just an excuse to send like half the command to Vegas to work. At least that's my opinion on it. We're not, because most of our training is done with other commands, and there's literally no other command going to that. So there's no way it's actual training. They're just like, hey, let's go party. I'm like, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
I don't have the money to do that.
Yeah.
But then,
Dude, doesn't it seem like Vegas would be a terrible place for soldiers? Like, you could only get in trouble there.
I know what you're talking about. We've been to Bangkok.
So it seems like you would only get in trouble there too.
Most of us came back.
Most of us.
What the fuck?
Okay,
Most.
It's like Bobby, he didn't make it, but everyone else was good.
that's a joke. But seriously though, like if we're overseas on a deployment and you do something that is against the law in that country and they
Arrest you.
jail you, they can arrest you, but sometimes you get arrested and then you get let off that night.
Yeah, right.
If you get arrested and it is over a period of time where you are like withheld past when the boat leaves,
You get left?
you get left.
Damn.
That's brutal.
And like the U.S.
So what happens when if you get left? Like
the Navy then goes through this whole bullshit to get you out. Like if you get jailed and you're like, it's like a 2-week sentence, because there are countries that have a 2-week sentence for the most petty shit ever.
Right.
I've seen it. And say someone gets arrested and they have to stay there for 2 weeks. Most of our port calls are only like 4 days at most. So we're gone. We're almost a week and a half away from you, and we're not wasting the money to fly you on to the aircraft carrier to join us. What they do is they hold you at the nearest base or whatever it is, and then if it's a country that doesn't have a base, they mail you back to the US and you undergo like some serious shit. It is not good.
that sounds so scary. I'd rather just not do anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nope, I'm not. I'm staying.
That stops.
Not leaving
boy.
them. Not leaving them.
That stops most. No, you see, you think in your head, I'm not going to do anything stupid, but there is not 1 second of your entire life while you live on that boat that you're ever thinking, hey, I'm just going to stay on the boat this time. No, you always want off that bitch. Always.
That's probably fair. I went to this place called Camp Dakota, for camping. And dude, they got some crazy stuff there. It's a fun campground. They have paintball, zip line. They have one of those like in the tree adventure course things. You know, you
That
balance
sounds
stuff.
dope as fuck.
It was
I wanna
awesome.
go paintball in the forest.
It was super cool. Paintballing was really fun. I have this huge freaking welt bruise on my leg. My brother-in-law got shot in the neck twice, so he's got like welts on it. It was a good time though. It was good. It was fun times. I got to shoot some bows and arrows, and then I got
Archery?
to throw tomahawks. It was fun. It was a good
Always
time.
fun.
Straight up, you live D&D.
Yeah, for a second there.
With paintball.
Yeah, it was good times.
I totally just remembered something.
Probably
One of
not.
my aircraft is in Portland right now.
Oh really?
Yep, it's in Portland for the rest of the day, and it flies back tonight
Cool.
because it was at an air show. I don't know if any of you.
Oh
heard
yeah,
about
we
it.
had the Portland Air Show. Yeah,
Yep, one of my aircraft was there.
that's fun too. Portland Air Show's fun. Well,
I really wanted to go to that.
yeah, it's super.
just as a worker, so I could be like, I'm going to Portland. I don't want to go to Vegas, but I'll go to Portland anytime you send me there.
I love air shows. They're great.
Yeah, the Portland one was pretty fun. But without further ado, quickest pre-talk show ever. Mondo, take it away.
Meh.
What's up?
He's like, wait, what? Oh wait, we need to do a recap. Alex, go.
Yeah.
What?
Recap. Go. What happened last week? Tell us.
Pressure's on, Bucks fan.
Anyone could tell us. I mean, he's keeping the notes, but I mean, anyone could
Oh,
tell us.
it's Alex.
What happened last week?
So
Has to be Alex.
we found out that there's a curse that's keeping people who die from coming back to life. When they die, you're done for good. We were introduced as a party tasked with finding out the source of this curse and transported away. Once we were in the city, we decided to do some investigating. I had some fun solo adventures to the chagrin of Mitch and probably other party members. We got to learn a little bit about the city, but more importantly, we learned a little bit about each of our own characters and the other characters in the party, so that was pretty fun. And then we ended the session by hiring a guide for the wilderness, as well as gathering some supplies for the journey ahead, and generally renting rooms for the night, and that's where we left it.
Rain catcher.
Yeah?
Rain catchers?
We do not want the rain catchers.
But why don't we want the rain catchers?
Yeah, that's what we did.
Yeah. So
In
it's
4
still like,
hours.
yeah, it's still like afternoon.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Fuck.
I mean, I don't know if you guys went to bed or not, or I mean, you might have gone to bed early. I don't know.
No, we like all retired to our rooms, even though it was like afternoon.
I think we were all just fed up with each other.
No, we did a time skip where we
It was,
standing, staring, watching us. I'm uncomfortable.
I know that Revin was very upset that like you can't buy like a magical drink that heals your wounds and like
Oh,
stops you from dying is like
God damn it!
costs more than like a couple of bucks.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's
thought
like,
about
shit.
I thought about that.
Healing potions,
There
too
a
rich for my
way-
blood.
Is there a way? Because you said it costs 50. They were charging 60.
Yeah, she was charging you 60
We
gold.
talked about it. You said the average is like 50. And
It's
it
50
costs,
in like the it's 50 in the
and it costs 25 to make them.
if you had the skills and the time to make one, yeah.
The skill.
Yeah, I mean, if you have like an herbalist kid or something, or and you want to hang out in the city for like a few weeks and make a healing potion,
Few weeks.
I mean, by all means, you can do that.
Well, I have an herbalist kit.
Oh, you have an herbalist kit? I was gonna say we're going to the fucking jungle. We can't just like make like survival checks and like find the ingredients and make them as we go.
But he said it takes weeks. I might die.
Yeah, I mean, it takes time to make one of these things.
I'm like, I'm in the middle of making one, and I'm like, I die, give it to my son. Hopefully, he finishes in the next round.
We'll sacrifice bacon for you to live on and give us healing potions.
Just one, too, not like multiple. Just one healing potion.
In your lifespan, you'll make like one, maybe two, and we'll have to sacrifice the entire rest of the party for you to make them successfully.
I would still like to try to make one
Okay. Yeah.
and then sell it
At some point.
right in front of your eyes. I'm gonna sell it.
That's fine. You'll be dead that
Like
night.
5 gold pieces.
That would be 4 copper.
Dude, drive the prices way down, right? Like,
I mean, yeah, you would fuck up the economic system. But I mean, you'd be dead that night, so they wouldn't have to worry.
I
about
would be. I would be. Dead
well,
then.
anyway, what do we have communally for gear? Like, what camping gear and who's holding it, so I can put it in our group inventory?
I don't think I have anything.
Alex has like all that.
3 rain catchers and I bought 10 of those.
You bought 10 of
Applicators.
the little gourds for the applicators, and then I
Yep.
got the
Gourds.
and then
And,
I bought the net.
Oh, we should probably get.
Everybody
rations.
paid me but Castle.
You're right, because I was gonna because we were doing the time skip where I was gonna wait until like the wee hours of the night.
Oh yeah,
and I
to
was gonna
steal
see
from
if I could pay, if
pay
I
him,
could
but steal from him.
without you knowing.
It's fucking pointless as hell.
You're right, but do I look like I give a singular fuck?
No, okay, so we have 3 rain catchers, 10 gourds, and then Rebin has
I have that. What is it? 20-foot net.
Quality
20 by
hemp.
20.
net.
Was it 20 by 20 or 15 by 15?
I believe I said it was 15 by 15.
Okay, 15 foot by 15 foot net. And I assume by the net, it's not like a fishing net, it's like mosquito netting.
The mosquito
Yeah.
netting?
Yeah. Cool. And then I'm not carrying anything. Echoes isn't carrying anything. Barian's not carrying anything.
I've got extra rope.
Oh,
That's what I
I
have.
feel so sore.
Rope.
Oh yeah, the fucking rope.
Wait,
Yeah.
Two extra reels.
get into
What are they
character.
called?
I have to get into character.
For
I'm
how?
Coils.
not being so happy.
Let me go
Coils?
Yeah,
watch.
yeah, yeah. Two extra
Glorious
coils.
bastards.
2 coils of rope.
999.
So how much is that? 40 feet together?
I believe each coil is like 50 feet apiece.
No one mind me. I'm taking drugs.
All right. 2 coils of rope. Cool. And I don't think I paid you, Alex.
Nope.
You have nothing. I have.
Okay, cool. The gold. And all right, yep, I'm good on my side. I got our group inventory. I'm not gonna add any gold yet, cause, or should I add the gold?
Well, I mean, we all have our individual gold.
Yeah, it just
That's
says
kinda for
group
right now.
funds. Assume that each character is carrying, so we don't really have group funds.
No, it's like if you guys have got like,
If we got like paid for something but haven't allotted it yet,
Yeah, okay. I didn't think so. So I got everybody's stuff in there. Boom, we're good. Moving on.
or if like, you're going to like set aside like, a share of like something to buy new canoes
Yeah, right.
or buy more gourds or something.
Canoes.
The group traveling fund.
The group traveling fun.
Adventuring fund.
I like
Exactly.
it. I like it.
Yeah. I don't. Mondo, you're freaking me out, man. I don't want to fall downstairs and end up in a T-Rex's mouth.
No, that probably won't happen.
I don't
Probably.
believe you. The tone of voice was very deceptive.
That probably won't happen before like 10.
We're gonna die.
Like 10 o'clock tonight.
10 minutes. Like.
But,
mark of the fight.
Well, wait, the gourds was the insect repellent?
Gourd.
Yeah.
Yes. I haven't given you yours.
Okay.
I have my 2. I have Castle's 2, and I have your 2.
But
And you should see in the journal, in your journals, I believe I've shared insect repellent and rain catchers with you, so
Mhm.
that you can see what those things. I mean, it doesn't give you like a whole lot.
How much
Probably
did it cost?
Nothing
per
I
board?
didn't say already, but
yeah, so Echoes already has his, and so does Barian.
Oh, God. I just saw this steel request. Interesting.
Yeah, I clicked on a card and I didn't know what it did.
You can't do it yet. Okay, cool.
We can look at our. Oh yeah, okay. I'm sorry, Mondo. It's been a while since I've played for you. I forgot how the cards work.
it's been a week.
A week. Okay, so
It's been a while since I played and actually needed to use cards.
if it was
I-
so it's just midday. We were all kind of like, damn.
I for sure went to my room.
I think if I remember right, I'm just staring at a wall or something.
I think you like fell asleep in the middle.
Oh yeah. I'm leaning against my quarterstaff, and I'm like pretending. I'm trying not to
Okay.
sleep. I'm falling asleep.
Okay.
This might help me. Okay.
All right. I don't know if I would have anything to do.
I'm scared to try and do stuff right now because I feel like there's not a whole lot we need to do communally that I can do because 60 gold is a lot of fucking money.
Wait, what?
I can't go get healing potions or something because 60 gold is a lot.
That is a lot. Yeah. But I mean, like, if you're not gonna use it for anything else, might as well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can't throw gold coins at monsters.
Yeah,
Well,
but,
I guess you
mean,
can. I guess you can.
I can't afford 60 gold.
How much are you off?
14.
I Echoes might be willing to, help,
I'm 14 gold off.
but he's asleep, so you need to.
Revan's gonna go bother Echoes real quick.
We
I'm
went
ready.
with the free guide, right?
I'm ready for this.
Oh yeah, because we were helping her retrieve a mask. It was what was her something? Fuck. Hold on, I'll figure it out. Azaka. That was her name.
I'm gonna call her Stormbringer.
Oh, look at that! That's so cool. Flare hand. Oh, that's really cool.
She probably wouldn't mind that, or she might. I don't know.
We'll find out.
Stormbringer.
I don't know about you guys. This is just a quality of life thing, but if you wanted to change your names on Roll20 for this game so that I wouldn't call you the wrong thing on accident, that'd be peachy.
Oh,
Sure.
Gotcha.
So I literally only remember Zaskiel because me and him had some serious beef episode 1.
How do I change my name?
So if you go to the gear on the far right on the top,
Oh, got it.
it's the first thing. It's display name. You just type out your other one. So it's
Yee.
Echoes, Barian,
God damn it.
There you
Aiku, and Zaskiel, right?
Also, thank you for that because I didn't know anyone's name either.
Yeah, you gotta. You're Rebin H.
Because he has a last name.
Yes, I'm
Sure.
aware.
Apparently, no one else has a fucking surname.
My name is
No, I
the
do.
old fart. You fuck.
It's a title.
No,
Showed up
my
on you,
family is
Walker.
of the old fart family.
Wouldn't you say he's echoes of the old fart family?
I know that
This is
family.
I know that.
Proud feet.
Don't you don't you challenge me in my family's name. I know my family's name. Thank you.
Does anybody have anything they want to do or?
I'm gonna walk back into the room from my room, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna give Aiku a knowing look, and then return to my room.
Revan's gonna go wake up Echoes and talk to him, I guess.
Aiku will leave and go to Zeskil's room, I guess. I'm afraid about what's about to happen.
What was that? It's about to get fan fiction.
So which one do you want to do first? Okay, we're gonna do ours first.
Okay.
Yeah, whoever, man. You guys decide.
All
I'll
right,
let you know when something
I'm
interesting.
gonna like usher him into the room, and then lock the door behind me.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, stop being weird. You
I
fucks.
just said, oh.
And I'm gonna say, in Draconic, brother, here is your gourds. It will protect you from the stupid insects.
Yeah, Aiku will kind of like look around and respond in common and say, I don't think we need to disguise what we're saying right now. But thank you for the gourds.
And then I'm gonna like slap him on the head, like, of course you wouldn't think that. You need to learn. Be careful.
This
You
is
know
in,
what we are.
This is in Draconic.
Yes.
I'll flip to Draconic and say, we know, but no one else knows. And
And you never know who can be listening.
the stranger we act, the more cause for concern, and the harder they'll look at us if we.
I mean, you just have to walk out of the door and hold the gourds up. Speaking of which, you don't have to pay me.
I appreciate that. What I'm saying is, if we continue to act differently in front of them, they'll begin to suspect. So, let's maybe speak in common as much as we can, as to not garner suspicion.
I'm gonna open up the door for him and
Yeah, the guy with the glass to
Show
his
him.
ear, like falls.
show
No.
him the way out, but not say anything in response.
And I'll, as I'm walking, I just say, I appreciate it, brother. Good looking out.
Door locks behind him.
I head to my room, drop off my gourds, and go back into the tavern floor and sit back down at my bar seat and continue to learn about ale and meat and their Cholt's way or port Narun something. I don't remember.
Manzar.
And Zaru. Yeah, that one. And just continue to learn about their culture and their customs and stuff.
Sure. Revan, what were you going to harass Ecos about?
Well, first, I assume Rebens is gonna have to wake this old ass up.
How are you gonna wake me up?
Well, I'm gonna start by poking his cheek repeatedly.
Ah, yeah. I was awake. What?
I'm still poking his cheek.
What do you want?
Are you awake yet, my friend?
I'm awake. Stop touching my face. I kind of like slowly wave with the quarterstaff.
It's got a little movement. His blood is flowing. Now I know he's awake. Listen. I have this issue. You see, this very, very stingy lady tried to charge me. I slap him upside the head real quick as he's falling asleep.
Okay, what? Stingy lady, I'm listening.
She tried to charge. Oh, what the fuck was that accent? She tried to charge me. I am doing some weird accents. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This is my voice. She tried to charge me 60 gold for a healing potion.
Okay,
I do not have 60 gold.
I'm sorry.
I was wondering if there was any way that you could help me.
With what?
Could I get 16 gold coins from you, my friend?
Oh, you need money.
You just seem like
Oh.
like a grandpa kind of figure. So I
Whoa,
figured-
Grandpa.
like I said, like you have that maturity to you.
Oh well, thank you. Oh, you need 16 gold for what again?
For a healing potion.
How many?
Well, she's charging 60 coin for one.
That seems like an obscure amount, as if someone wrote a ridiculous amount.
That's what I said, but I can't really argue if it's the person selling it.
I guess you can try to like, haggle a little bit.
Doesn't work. She wouldn't even go down to 50.
Oh my goodness! And you're
She-
sure these are real potions? Like, what if she scams you? What if they're fake? I once got a vial of pig's blood, and someone told me that it was supposed to make my hair look bright, and it just made me have like a really, really bad stomach problems. So how do you know this is real?
I have a secret weapon. That's about it. You see, my friend is Barian in eyesight.
You just falling asleep in the middle of the bar.
So I point to Barian like, you see how he acts like a fool? This is just, as I said, an act. That man has the most discerning eye in all of the land. And one look, he knew it was real.
This is quite good Tupperware.
Holds
Holds up one of the glasses.
He is discerning what mixture of drink is in the cup now.
So-
Making sure that it's not poisoned.
Your credibility is through him, and I kind of point him across the room with my quarterstaff.
Listen, I understand that it seems a little off, but I'm telling you, it's all okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, I like rummage through my bag a little bit. No, I mean, we are a team, and we have to support each other, right?
We are a team, and my thought process was that if I get this healing potion, we can at least make sure one of us doesn't die right of it.
So if just between you and me, I kind of lean a little closer. If it comes down to it, we would get like top priority, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
If you give me the money I need, you get the top of the list priority.
Oh, okay. Well, I kind of look around a little bit. All right, well, it's between us. Okay. All right. Yeah, sure. I like rummage through my coins, and I give him, I guess, 16 gold coins and a button.
I look at the button, I hold it up, and it's like, you are a good man, my friend. Guess I'm gonna go buy that healing potion now.
Broke as fuck.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna head back and buy that healing potion.
I have literally exactly 60, and if she somehow jumps
And a
across
button.
me, I'm fucked.
Little do you know that button is a magical button.
I'm gonna just rub it for good luck, I guess. maybe her fucking blouse lost a button and she needs a new one, and she'll drop the price. Oh, all right. Do we need to RP this, or do I just go back and she says 60 gold, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, that works.
That's exactly how it goes. I'm pretty upset.
Yeah, you
about it.
can do
Rain catcher.
that. Have Aiku give me a an insight check. Barian as
Okay.
well.
Okay. Insight.
So everyone knows I'm at 3 copper.
Oh, oh,
Oh dear lord.
oh.
Yeah, can I have advantage just because?
Just because.
No, you know what? Actually, I think this is pretty perfect after what I just said about Barian to have a 1.
Actually, hold
his
on.
Next insight check is
check
pretty-
your cards. You might have one.
Yeah, I want to use my card.
You can use the card.
You want to use it for this?
Why not?
Okay.
Well, I
It's,
mean,
it's a nat 20.
You know
I mean,
what?
you
No,
gotta.
you're right.
It's
do
his
you.
card.
You do you.
So click it open and drag it and put it on the yeah.
Yeah.
Give me one
All right. So you use advantage, giving you a 20 on that insight check. That's pretty nifty.
Understand all.
So insightful. He is God.
Yeah, you're very insightful. I just wanted to see how insightful you were. That's that's a good use. No, I'm going to tell you something in a minute.
This does nothing for you.
Aiku, you got that 11 there?
Yeah, I got 11.
Yeah, Aiku, you don't hear, you're just like, the guy's just talking about sausage, man, and how to and different drinks. He is talking about he doesn't know, like, a lot of strangers come to town. They drink weird shit like, ale and stuff. Really, Tej is what people around Chult drink, and it's an amber-colored fermented honey drink. And that's what people should be drinking. But
Hold on, what
it's
is it
all
called?
whatever, man. They understand that people like to drink what they like to drink.
What's it called?
Tej, Tej.
And it's a honey drink.
Yeah. But yeah, Barian, while you're sitting at the table, kind of like falling asleep there's like a couple of guys like a table over from you. Like they seem to be talking about like going out into the jungle and stuff. And apparently they're having a little difficulty acquiring what they're calling a charter of exploration. And they're talking about how, like, man, you can't go out into the jungle without a charter of exploration. Those flaming fist guys, I heard that they'll take all your shit if they leave you alive. Like, they'll just leave you in the middle of the jungle with like nothing.
Very, very interesting. I'm gonna write this
Yeah.
down.
Well, I mean, but it's like we don't have enough money to get one. It's like they cost like 50 gold pieces, and then we got to go all the way over to Fort Valerian. Yeah, I know, but what are we gonna do? We've got to figure something out.
This is good information to have. It's just Barry and overhearing this. They're not talking to him at all.
Yeah, they're just talking amongst themselves at like a table.
And it was a jungle.
It was a what?
Jungle.
The thing, jungle charter.
Charter of exploration.
Charter of exploration.
Yeah.
This is good. I may be able to use this. And Barian's gonna go over to. Let's see. Is Rebin still in the tavern?
I think he left.
He left for the
On my way
thing. that
Yeah,
was
I'd
time.
say he's probably on his way to go grab a healing potion or something.
Okay. Well, Echoes is still around, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Probably fallen asleep as well.
No, I'm fully awake now, kind of looking at the floor.
Echoes, I have a question. You seem to know more about.
I seem to know more about what? I'm sorry. My hearing is a little deaf. I couldn't hear you.
Know more about just about everything than I do. What is a charter of exploration? Do you know?
No.
Well,
I think it might be some sort of like map, maybe?
A map. I feel like I've heard charter before. I believe it's less of a map and more of like an allowance, like a license.
That's what I said. I meant to say allowance of some sort of. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, yeah, I agree.
I'm glad I am not completely wrong.
I'm
I
glad you
overheard-
have been able to reassure you're correct.
You are such a wise man.
Thank you.
I had overheard a group just around the corner talking about requiring a charter of exploration to enter the jungle. Otherwise, it sounded almost as if they were to be robbed.
Oh, well, that's not good. Okay, maybe we should tell somebody that can go get one of these. Do you happen to hear like where maybe we can go to get this?
No, I did not hear. Your group acquired a guide, did they not?
Yes. I think we did.
Perhaps the guide would be able to help us with this.
That might be a good call. We might have to. I'm gonna take a quick look around to see where if the who was it Storm Stormbringer, is that who we talked to?
Stormfang, Azaka
Stormfang.
Stormfang.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around to see if she's still around.
She is not. She went off to go get herself, like, geared up
No,
for taking you guys out and stuff. Yeah, she had left.
rabbit bottoms. It doesn't seem like she's still around. Well, maybe Aiku or maybe someone within our starts fumbling for words for no reason. They just start messing up words. Maybe they can be able to help us or something.
Perhaps, but this definitely should be passed on to the rest of the party.
I agree. Yeah, 100%.
And Barian's just going to wait here for the rest of them to show back up again and reintroduce the situation to each of them as they arrive.
I'm at the bar.
You're at the bar?
Yeah, so Barian's just going to be over there and like,
Look, he's by the bar. Let's go talk to him.
Sausages, guys.
let's go talk to him. We go and talk.
Yeah.
Trot.
You were Iku?
IQ, yeah.
Aiku, I overheard a group just around the corner. They're speaking of a charter of exploration.
Okay.
It sounded as if it was necessary for travel in the jungle, otherwise a serious misfortune could befall us.
We need a license to go inside the jungle.
That does seem to be what I heard.
I turned to the barkeep
Yeah.
and I asked him, I said, my friend is telling me we need a charter of exploration to enter the jungle. Is that
Well,
true?
no, you can just walk into the jungle. However, if you've got a charter of exploration, then the Flaming Fist won't like beat you up and take your stuff. Yeah, it's like
The Flaming Fists are a band of people who.
Oh, they're mercenaries. They're mercenaries, but they've been hired by those guys over at Waterdeep. They pretty much got a lockdown on basically that charter grants you permission to explore Chult and plunder its riches. But half of your expedition's proceeds and discoveries are supposed to be turned over to the Flaming Fist. Yeah, it's kind of like a down payment on the split of profits.
Why does this sound like a shakedown?
Well, they'll shake you down if they find you in the jungle without one. If you run into a Flaming Fist patrol, they'll attack you. They'll confiscate your gear. Some of those guys are pretty tough.
Can I ask who sells the charters? They do?
Yeah, they do. They're up at Fort Balerion.
How far away is that?
It's a couple of days. It's up on the coast there.
Do you have to enter the jungle to get there, or do you have to charter a boat?
Well, you could charter a boat, or there's like paths. It's kind of like civilized Chult. You could take there's a road to take. You might be able to hire a dinosaur or something. But yeah, if you were to take a look at this little map here I've got of the area behind me.
Yeah.
And he points at his map there. He's like, yeah, if you were to take a look at this map here I got behind me while it's filling in all the
things
the
we can't
stuff.
see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just brush
Um,
up some of the dust.
He's like, well, anyway, it's up here. Maybe I can ping it while it's still he's like, it's up around there. It is.
Yeah.
It's up around there.
And I asked him to say, we didn't hire a guide, but we told Azaka that we would help her in an adventure to get something that was stolen from her back. Would she already have acquired this?
Probably not. No. She probably assumes that you guys do if you were looking for a guide.
Well, I don't believe we have one. Perhaps we should look deeper into this, Aiku.
Seems there's only really two questions to ask ourselves. Do we mind having the minor inconvenience of these people to make sure that we get to keep everything that we have, or do we go and pay for one and then potentially turn over what we have when they meet us anyway?
Well, how much do you think these would cost?
The people that I had overheard said it was about 50 gold pieces.
Now I wonder if that's like per person or if it's for like a group.
It's for a group.
Oh,
You
okay.
know,
Well,
whatever
the
your
answer-
expedition is, you know, it's like it's for your group. Now, if you guys were to like split your party up in the jungle or something, and one of you had the charter and the other group didn't have the charter, I mean, you know, they're not going to believe you if you say, "Oh, well, no, it's you know, that guy's holding it. He's off."
Do we
You know.
do we remember where Azaka was wanting us to go?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't remember shit.
Yeah, I don't remember. Can I make a roll for it to see?
No, I'll tell you.
Okay.
She wanted to go to a place called Firefinger.
She wanted to go to a place called Firefinger.
Yep.
All right, let me take a real quick turn of the map here. That is behind the bar, and see if I
Yeah.
can find a place called Firefinger. And I can't. Fuck.
No,
Okay.
yeah, there's no place called Firefinger on that map there.
Okay, but she's expecting us to be gone by tomorrow morning, and he's saying that it would take a decent amount of time.
No. We have a whole day, and then the day
Yeah.
after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we
She
would
wants-
have
she
enough
wants to
time.
go to the-
No, but we
the
still
morning
wouldn't have enough
following
time, right? Like, we would have to get a boat. We couldn't walk there. We couldn't get there and back in 2 days.
No, I mean that would probably have to be part of your trip.
Yeah, I just don't know. It might be extremely off of the direction. Okay. About 50 gold pieces. We might get reffed up by this group or killed if we don't get one, but then basically they're just going to take our shit anyway, most likely.
You guys talking like with normal voices and stuff, like as you're talking about this stuff?
Yes, I have no reason to hide.
Yeah, I think we're kind of like discussing it.
Yeah, this half orc lady kind of walks up to you tentatively, like, you know, and she says, "Excuse me, sirs.
Yes.
Yes.
Do I understand you're going to Oh no, that's the wrong person. Ha!
Get out of
No,
here.
it's a human guy. Sorry. Oh man, it's a human guy.
All right, hold on. I got to reimmerse
For a second
myself.
there, it's like he looked like a female half orc, and then hey, maybe it's the stuff you've been drinking. I don't know.
The warlock.
He says, he says, "Hey, did I hear you guys say you're heading up towards Fort Belorian?"
We're discussing it now. Do you... Why?
Well, I overheard you saying something about possibly needing a charter of exploration, and you might be heading to Fort Beleriand. My name's Roka, and he sticks his hand out.
Roka, it's
Hello.
nice. It's nice to meet you. My name's
Yeah, he's
Aku.
like, listen, I'm can we talk in private, like maybe like that corner table over there?
Sure. Can you give us a moment? Let me grab one of our other partying members.
Sure.
And I go and grab Zesco.
Yeah, he says to the bartender, he's like, let me get a pitcher of Tej and some glasses, please. And he takes those things and goes over to that corner table.
I open the door warily. What?
And I speak in Draconic. I say, there may be an issue with our adventuring here. We need to grab something, but somebody's
co-
gonna...
In common, I say, what happened to speaking in
I
common?
knew it. I was waiting for that shit right there. Bravo on you.
I push past him, patting him on the shoulder.
This is the moment where I hate Zestiel the least.
And I switched back to common, and as we're walking, I said, the man wanted to speak in private, so I followed his suit, and then
Okay.
I keep walking with him.
Has Rebin walked back yet? This is DM.
No, he is not. It's
So
only been a couple of minutes. Like, yeah, it's like that lady's on the other side of that little area there.
Noticing that Revan is not anywhere in the bar, Insight. Yeah, sure. I turn to Aiku and say, why did you fetch me and not Rebin?
I don't know where Rebin is, and I
Oh.
would rather have you here than
Well, I
Rebin.
mean,
I'm getting my laugh.
I was just curious because I don't see Rebin at all. Should we wait for him?
Do I hear them?
No.
I think I would say there's no use. I think if you and I are here,
Fair.
Rude.
Got these like straight dick tendencies, and they're starting to grow on me. It's getting funnier.
and we sit down.
I stand.
Best kill
I
stands.
hate sitting. I have full armor on. I ain't gonna sit.
Fair.
He hands you each a glass of the Tej. He's like, here you go. And he takes a sip himself.
Do
He's
you have a
like-
lid for this?
Like a hat?
Of sorts.
He like searches like into his pouch. He pulls out like a little like handkerchief or something. Hands it to you. Huh?
Arian will look it over and kind of not dip it in it, but like put it on top of the cup and flip it over. It'll get wet and he'll flip it back over and hand the handkerchief back.
Okay.
This will not work.
Yeah, he takes his handkerchief back and he's like, okay.
And I might just say, this is the honey drink the bartender was telling me about. I think it's quite good, actually. And I would drink from it too.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's about the only thing that I've found that is tasteful here. Anyway, what were you wanting to speak about, and why does it need to be private?
Yeah, he like looks around, makes sure there's no one's listening, and he says, I'm looking for an escort to Fort Valerian. Between us here, a group I work for believes that the pirates that kind of hang out in the Bay of Chult and such, we believe that they've got like some sort of alliance going on with the Flaming Fist, and I've got some orders to infiltrate the fort and find some proof so that my people can kind of get to the bottom of that. So I've been looking for an escort so that I can possibly get some of this proof. I mean, hell, once we got there, if you could create a distraction for me, that'd be fantastic. I heard you saying you need a charter of exploration, maybe. I mean, I'm even willing to pay for that for you. Like, I'll give you the 50 gold pieces for that if you can get me there and maybe cause a distraction so I could like scope things out.
I am happy to help any.
Distraction. You want us to distract for you while you do something very distasteful.
I think allying yourselves with pirates is distasteful.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Well, that's true, but like, I'm trying to prevent like, a lot of these people here depend on, depend on my group for protection. The group I work for, I mean, the merchant princes have hired us for security, stuff like that. That's our guards on the walls. And, I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that the Flaming Fist have kind of got like a lockdown on like a lot of stuff, I mean, we would just like, we would just go in there and like storm the place, not storm the place, like storm the place. But, we'd go in there and like, demand to take a look around. But I mean, it's a tricky situation. I just need to, I mean, if there's no evidence, like no harm, no foul, like, it's, but if I can find something that proves this, we can, at least get them, tell them we know that they're working with the pirates and, maybe get them to stop. I'm sure they won't be happy about it, but I mean, I'm sure they want to piss off
Are the Flaming Fist affiliated with the Merchant Princes?
The Merchant Princes pretty much, I mean, they let them like, they let them take over this jungle stuff. I mean, they're not too concerned about like what's going on in the jungle, but I mean, the merchant princes could make their lives a little miserable here in Port Nyanzaru if they had to.
What do the pirates? What are the pirates doing that would affect more or less than what the Flaming Fist is already doing? Why try and intervene with that if you're not intervening with the Flaming Fist?
Well, I mean, what they're doing is, I mean, like, when ships are coming in, unless they're associated with
Flaming Fist.
With the Flaming Fist, I mean, they're getting raided, and the Flaming Fist is passing on information about, all sorts of stuff that's like been going in and out of like, Chult, kind of, giving them that information and stuff. So it's like,
does the Flaming Fist have any lawful jurisdiction over the area, or is it just simply by force?
It's pretty much by force. I mean, but like I said, the merchant princes, I mean, like, as long as they don't like, yeah, exactly. As long as they're not messing around in Port Nyanzaru, they got no concern. I mean, of course, they wouldn't dare do that to Port Nyanzaru. And of course, to the best of my knowledge, the pirates aren't like targeting any ships that belong directly to the merchant princes. No one wants to piss those guys off, but
Fuck, what was this place called? Firefingers? Fuck. I already forgot.
Firefinger.
I think it's Firefingers.
Is it?
Firefinger!
Is that real? Is that a real thing? I'm not making that up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Firefingers.
I was
Firefingers.
okay. I didn't. I asked him. How close is the fort to the Firefingers?
Firefinger. I mean, not really close. From what I've never seen or been to Firefinger, but I mean that's in the jungle. Like Fort Valerian is like up.
Right. It's the opposite direction.
Yeah, it's up on the where's the up on the northern coast there.
You fucking jinxed it, Bacon.
And how would you expect us to get there? We are supposed to be entering into the jungle in 2 days. Can we make it there and back in that time?
No, you guys have like a pressing engagement or something in the jungle?
We are aligned with Azaka, who we told would...
We already purchased a guide.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. I mean...
She didn't mention anything about this.
Well, do you know if she has residence in the area that I might be able to find her at?
Yeah. She stays over at the she's got an apartment over near the old city.
Near the old city. Do you have anything more specific?
Yeah, you guys haven't been in Port Nyanzaru very long.
Brand new.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, if you head back up out towards like if you go to the north, well no, it's like the city.
Do you know
west?
Do you know exactly where it is? Have you been there?
Yeah.
Okay, you'll take me and we'll come back and see if she agrees to the task, then we'll come back and talk to the rest of the party. If not, I'll come back and talk to the rest of the party and we can talk about it later.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Anybody want to come with me?
I would be up for the journey.
Okay. Old man,
Yes.
watch the socially awkward
Got you.
and tell Ruben that, or Rebin, that we'll be back when we're back.
Okay.
I will inform him.
Thank you. And I'm going to point for the guy to get going.
Yeah, he takes you all the way up here. If you can see on the map, like where I moved your tokens, it was the two of you that went, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like these apartments here, and actually, I mean, you see Azaka outside, speaking with an old woman. She looks like she's buying some sort of fruit from her or something.
I will stand by her within eyesight and patiently wait for her to finish.
Yeah, she finishes. She gives the old woman some coins and she thanks her. She kind of bows and, she says, "Thank you, old mother." And she turns and she does notice you.
I start walking over. and I mentioned that we might have a problem.
What sort of problem?
I point to the man and say, "Give your little spiel."
He waves. He basically runs it down for her. He says, like, I need an escort to Fort Balerion. I understand these guys don't have a charter of exploration. She's like, oh, you don't have a charter of exploration yet? He says, yeah, no, right?
I stare angrily at the man.
Yeah, they don't have one. I've offered to pay for one. If I could get an escort up to Fort Balerion. Yeah, and basically, I mean, to cut things short, she really doesn't seem to have a problem with that. I mean, she's just like, I agreed to guide you. If that's where we need to start in order to get a charter of exploration, so we don't run into any flaming fist trouble. I have no problem with that.
Perfect. Same time frame, or do you want us to just meet you here when we're done, or do you want to come with us?
To Fort Balerion?
Yes.
I expect I would guide you there. So I would gladly go.
I turn to the man and say, "You can't guide us."
He's like, I could guide you. He's like, but it's dangerous. You want someone with experience. And he points at her. He's like,
I immediately stopped looking at him after he said, "I don't have enough experience," and turned back to Isaka. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you want payment or whatever, I'm sure this guy will pay you for it.
Well, no, I'd be guiding you, and we've already made a deal.
Sounds fair.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, I mean, is
all
that
the more
what we're
perfect.
talking
Is that
about
right?
here? She says. Yeah.
Yeah. Aiku, anything to add?
No. Cool. I came along to listen.
Cool.
Okay.
So, do you want to? I turn to the man and say, "When do you want to leave? We had arrangements to prepare tomorrow and then leave the morning after."
That sounds great. Should I just meet you at the Thundering Lizard?
Yes.
Azaka, is that fine?
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
Look at that flawless change between two characters. What a great DM.
Was
yes.
that shit talk I heard?
No, it was not. That was flawless. You do a lot better than Mitchell does.
Oh.
Fair. I will not argue.
That.
Now I see where that was going.
Okay. So we're gonna head back to the Thundering Lizard.
Okay. While you guys are off doing that, Rebin, yeah, you make it back.
I was gonna say, there's no way I'm not there when they get back.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean they're probably still heading up there when you get back. Like they've probably just left.
Falling asleep on the table.
Which one of you is falling asleep?
Who do you think?
The old man.
Well, I know Barian had said earlier that he was like kind of nodding off at a table. I think. I don't know. I just might be getting your guys' voices mixed up. But yeah. Yeah, Rebin, you make it back.
On the table.
You guys are a hot mess. You guys need to figure this out.
Rebin,
Actually, Rebin, give me an insight check, please.
Oh, of course.
Not bad.
Nice. Yeah, not bad.
Wait,
at
it
all.
was good. See, guys, if I want to do something, I don't get it. If he just tells me to do something offhandedly, I get it every time.
While that old lady was like packing up your healing potion in like a brown paper sack or something, and like biting your gold pieces to make sure they were like all real, because like you kind of like
Pitch to fit.
yeah.
Because fucking 60 gold.
You hear a couple. There's a couple of people like sitting there. They're like examining like a fish at a fish market or something, and they're just talking.
Fish.
They're just like those bird folk up at that monastery at that plateau up the Oolong River past Laughing Gorge. Yeah, that's the one.
Hold on.
I hear that they're still holding the last royal heir of Chult as their prisoner. The guy's like, get out of here, really? He's like, yeah, that's what I heard. They're holding their prisoner.
Pause.
those bird people, man. You
said
can't
O-
trust bird people.
Did you say Oolong River?
I'm sorry.
So you said Oolong River?
You're asking the people?
I'm asking you.
Oh yeah, the Olung.
The Oolong
Yeah,
River?
the Olung River. Yeah.
And then what was that next location you said?
Past Laughing Gorge.
Past. See, I have to have my notes or I get uncomfortable when I say things like
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I heard. You know, you can't trust bird folk.
last Schultz. You said that this is the last living royalty?
Yeah, the last royal heir of Chult.
So much to do here. Such little time.
Agreed. It's only such little time because that's the amount of time we're going to be alive. What are you talking about?
Well, these are just some rumors you guys are like hearing. Some of them may be useful, others may not be, but yeah.
Listen, this can theoretically be like a 40-year journey for our characters. We just have to live long enough to see the end of it.
I die of old age.
Yeah, Paul's gonna die before that.
Yeah.
What are you? What's your race?
Who?
I didn't hear that.
I'm a tiefling.
Tieflings have the same age range as humans, don't they?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he's already an old man.
I was gonna say, yeah, you'd be dead.
If anything, it's
No,
like
if he aged, if he was like a half elf or something, he could be old, but he could go another 40 years like it was 2 weeks for us.
Nope, I'm normal.
Normal with horns and oddly
Actually-
colored skin.
Yeah,
I
but
ask you-
that's a little rumor you heard while you were near the while you were buying that healing potion.
Fun.
Yeah, but you're back at the you're back at the Thundering Lizard.
I'm not sharing that information until everyone's here.
That's fine.
you'll never guess. We need a charter to go into the jungle, Barian. Not Barian. I'm Barian. Hi, Revan.
I just look at Perry and I'm like, this is the first part is this isn't the first time you've made that mistake.
I know. Names are difficult for me.
Words are hard. I'm sorry. Well, where did our associates go? Did they go on to?
I believe they went to procure us a charter for the jungle, so we would not be robbed or something of the.
Well, I don't like to be robbed, so I suppose we shall wait for them here.
Yes, I do believe that is the best option.
Yeah, so if you guys are just gonna wait for them, yeah, they eventually come back, unless they were tell me they were stopping off someplace along the way. But yeah,
Nope, I don't think so. Alex, did you want to stop and do something along the way?
Nope.
Yeah, just beeline it back. Yeah, so we just make our way back after the conversation and go back.
yeah. So you guys are all together again.
Rebin is back.
Seems he is.
I'm slowly waking up.
Hello, Aiku. Hello, Ziskill.
Oh man. What happened?
So, our guide is now taking us to this fort so that we can help this man, so that he could buy our thing, so we can go in the jungle just to have half of our riches taken. Does that make sense?
Why does that sound like a shakedown?
Sounds very complicated.
It is a shakedown, but what you gonna do?
I know what we could do.
What
What's
you want to
that?
do, and then continue living.
I have some things that we could do as well. Also, the living part may be questionable to skill.
And I turn to the grandpa and say, "Yeah, questionable with skill."
I just look at him and smile. Hi.
Well, I heard an interesting rumor while I was out.
What did you hear?
Apparently, there are these bird people in a temple along the Oolong River past the Laughing Gorge is that are holding the last Cholt royal heir. And I don't know about you boys, but I feel like a personal favor from royalty is always a nice thing to have in the back pocket.
Bird people. I would love to make their acquaintance.
I hate birds.
Aren't you a
Aren't
druid? You hate birds?
I was
Yeah,
thinking
dude.
along the same line.
Dude, I mean, they're just so annoying. But they're not. They're okay, I guess. They're just annoying.
It tastes good at least.
Huh, what? I never said I ate birds.
You've never had duck, chicken.
Dare you? And
Oh.
I
The
slowly.
There is a land far away that makes a beautiful creation called Turducken to die for.
I'm gonna let that comment go.
I want to
Uh,
die. I want to die right now. Mondo, please just kill my character.
Revan's gonna start explaining to the side to Echoes what turducken is in great detail.
I threw up a little in my mouth.
So they take the turkey and then they
No.
stuff the chicken inside.
What time is it?
It's a little later in the afternoon.
God dang it!
I mean, if you'd like, I mean, we could cut ahead. I just
Want to give us
So,
the time to
you know, I felt you guys should get a little more information before before you just like slept away the next day and a half, like just waiting.
Sure.
So
nope.
to understand everything,
Yeah.
we are going to take a person
Mhm.
to go do a distraction thingy for him
Mhm.
so that he can get us the pass or the charter to bring back into the woods with our guide, where we have to do another quest for her. And then there's the optional side mission of fighting some bird people to save royalty.
I
See,
punch,
that's where you're.
I punch Aiku in the shoulder and say, "Look, he's not senile after all."
See, that's where you're mistaken.
Too many.
Technically, all of this shit is optional, but it's just so it makes everything else easier, except for the royalty thing. That's like, it doesn't necessarily do anything immediate for us. That's more of a.
So I'm gonna.
Rule number one about games: nothing is optional.
Echo was kind of like straightens his back a little bit. So I mean, I am a little. My mind's a little wary. So what is our plan in from this point on? What are we planning to do?
I'm gonna look at Zesko and be like, at least he admits it.
Uh,
Do you need something to drink?
oh God!
Pours glass of
Aiku.
Tej.
Aiku, I'm going to my room.
Bye.
He has not answered my question.
He does that a lot.
It is okay. We will continue without the answer.
I feel like if he needed a drink, he would have gone to the bar and not his room.
I believe the quest at hand is take this man to the fort, create some form of diversion, so that he can potentially get information to see if the mercenary party is working with the pirates. He will pay then for our charter,
Okay.
and then we are on our way to be taken into the jungle, which is what we wanted or what we need to do in order to potentially stop the death curse.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of a longer roundabout way, but we are getting things for free and things paid for us. So not ideal as we may like it, but it's something.
Okay.
So I'm not fully aware of the situation since me as in Castle and me as in Reben, we're not here for the whole distraction conversation. I'm assuming someone's just gonna update me with that. Well, we don't have to RP it or whatever, but
yeah, we would.
I will
you know.
say I have an idea already.
Yeah,
we
me too.
would let him know exactly why we have to get the charter of exploration, or at least a reason why. I guess we don't have to grab it.
I get a napkin and a pen, and I draw a diagram explaining the entire situation to Castle. I mean, sorry, to Ruben.
Reben does that thing where he nods and says "mm-hmm" perfectly in time with like responses, but he's not really paying attention because he assumes that like Aiku or Zeskiel or someone's gonna like explain it in a much easier to understand form?
I then keep all the drawings and put them in my pocket.
He beats around the bush for too long.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys want to do anything else, or do you guys want to kind of like fast forward the day?
I'm just trying to think. Is there really anything else we really need?
Yeah, Varian is kind of just here to be with everybody else.
Right.
I'm gonna go outside and bird watch.
I thought they were annoying.
You don't know anything about me.
You literally said 5 minutes ago that they're annoying, though.
He's just trying to fit in, guys.
I'm just trying to fit in, man. Leave me alone.
I don't need to know you to know you find them annoying.
That's hilarious. Okay.
You're going outside to birdwatch?
I'm gonna go outside to look for squirrels. How about that?
Okay, cool. I'm gonna get back to you in a moment.
Oh damn it! I just.
What
I'm
are
gonna go hit on girls in the bar.
Okay, cool. Zisco, you went back to your room. Aiku and Barry, and what are you doing?
Might hang out with Barian for a little bit.
Okay. All right, cool.
I made a mistake.
No. Actually, you helped me out like big time.
Great.
Not in a mistake kind of way either.
I would sit there and kind of try and learn about Barian. I know that he said that he kind of just wants to make friends for the Raven Queen and do that kind of stuff, but I would like to know. We don't have to RP it, I guess, but I would like to know more about it. I think you're muted, Chance. I can't hear you.
I swear I unmuted myself. Okay, let me. There we go. That should fix it. So we can RP it. I don't mind that. But the gist of it is going to be he spent most of his life in a temple devoted to the Raven Queen, and now he's out trying to fulfill what he's considering a calling that she has given him. He's found his purpose, but mostly it was just the elders kind of sick of him, so they kicked him out.
So like you found purpose in trying to create friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. And yeah, I don't really reveal too much about me. I more listen and ask questions. And that's about it. So go ahead, Mono.
Egos, you're outside. You do see some squirrels.
Squirrels.
Yeah, they're like, they're kind of hopping around and stuff, like little
they're
kids,
so
like
cute.
tossing nuts to them and things. And
Oh,
you
so
know,
crazy. Those squirrels.
as you're watching the squirrels and the people throwing the little nuts to the squirrels, this guy approaches you. He's kind of like crazy-eyed and stuff. He looks a little like he looks a little unwell.
Shit.
He's like stumbling towards you, and he's just like,
I slowly, while still facing him, slowly, like for every step he takes closer to me, I'm gonna try to take a step back, but not try to make it aware. Are
Sure.
you okay, sir? I don't understand. What are you saying? At this point, now I'm starting to lean forward.
Okay. He stumbles up against you and he kind of grabs your shoulder.
Yeah.
And he says, "Speak to the wise guardian of Oralunga, west of Mabala. She can direct you to that which you seek.
Speak to hello? What?
Speak to the wise guardian of Oralunga, west of Mabala. She can direct you to that which you seek." And then he kind of like lurches back and falls to the ground. I'll put it in chat what he said exactly.
I think I got it. All right, thank you.
Turns into birds, chirps loudly.
No, he just like seems to have passed out. He's like on his back. Like a lot of people are just kind of like looking, just like, oh my, what's happened there?
Oh my.
I'd like to make an attempt to pick him up. Can I do that?
Yeah, like pick him up, like
Not like just like kind of like try to like I guess lean him on my shoulder or something.
okay.
Or actually, no. You know what? No, I want to grab him by his both arms and try to drag him into the tavern.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you can do that. I mean, like, you don't need to make a roll or anything. It just,
Cool. I probably die.
what's your strength?
8.
Someone says, one of the kids says, "Mister, do you need a hand?"
Yeah, please, if you wouldn't mind, grab his legs and then we'll try to push him up together. It kind of is a little weird, so you might want to keep a little distance in case he wakes up, but it should be fine.
Yeah, a couple of the older kids like help you. They seem to they grab on and like they help you drag him into the tavern. He starts to seem to be like waking up as you get him in there.
Okay, I want to help him like lean into a chair.
Sure. Yeah, he's like he sits back in a chair, his eyes are kind of fluttering, and he just looks up and he's just like, "Oh,
Hey.
hello."
Hey, and I started slapping his face a little bit. Are you okay? Can you?
Yeah, I'll stop.
where you are?
Yeah, let's.
You came up to me and like you grabbed me and whispered some mumble jumbo and then fell to the floor. Brought you up in here.
That doesn't sound like me.
Oh, what happened? It was you. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm sure because I mean, last thing I remember, I was at the temple and now I'm here, so I do apologize.
What temple?
The temple of Savras.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, I'm an acolyte of Savras. I apologize. I hope I didn't. I hope I didn't upset you.
no. I think just wanted to make sure you're okay. You feeling fine? You good?
You look kind of familiar to me.
Oh,
Yeah, like I don't know, like something maybe out of a dream.
well, oh, thank you, but
Could I get some water?
yes. Water for the what's your name?
Eshek.
Eshek. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Eshek,
Can I get some water for my new friend here? I just kind of yell.
Yeah, like a barmaid is like bringing over like some water.
Ah, okay. Here you go.
He drinks it and he's just like, man. Oh, what? Yeah. Who else is there? Like, are any of the rest of you there?
I think he was the only one going bird watching.
Right, but he dragged him into the tavern.
We would.
I know Zeskill's back in his room.
I'm in there.
Yeah, I would assume that Barian and
Yeah, we were just kind
would-
of shooting the breeze.
we would probably see if it started to create any form of commotion.
I'm gonna like look for any of my friends and like try to dart them over. If I see any of my friends?
Yeah, you see. If they're still in the bar, you see them.
I kind of wave frantically, asking for help.
I would go.
Rebin
Barian
sees
will
this.
jump up.
He's going to. I don't know if I'd be looking at him. I would see it out of the corner of my eye and act like I don't see it, and I'd stop paying attention to whatever person I was talking to a second ago, and kind of now be like, I guess, observing, making sure nothing goes wrong, but not going and directly interacting with it, just in case something happens.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, those of you who have like come closer, I mean, he's just like all of you. He's like, I don't know, you look familiar, Barry. He doesn't say your name, Barry, and he's just like, you look familiar too. Like I've had a dream. I am so sorry. I am being so weird.
it's okay. It's
I
okay.
apologize.
Does the you did say some weird things to me?
I'm so sorry.
Does the
I didn't mean to
name
offend. Was it about the horns?
what? No.
Oh, good.
Oh, you mean these horns?
Yeah, I didn't
It's
want to. I don't want to offend anybody.
What's wrong with my horns though? No,
Nothing. That's why I was worried I might have said something because I think
okay.
you're great.
Okay. You said something in the lines of, I can't pronounce the word you just said. What was it?
Oralunga?
Oralunga and
I don't recall saying that.
Mabala. Does those words mean anything to you?
Yeah, Mabala. Yeah, Mabala's a. It's out in the jungle. Some porters that go out to Camp Vengeance every so often. I mean, they talk about Mbala.
Okay. Well, why don't you rest? And you're fine. No damage done. Everything's okay. Just take it easy. Take a load off.
Yeah,
Drink
no,
some
I
water.
will. I'm gonna drink this water, and then I think I better get back to the temple. They might be.
This is a human guy.
Yeah, I'm a human guy, and they might be worried about me.
And where did you say your temple was? If I needed to come see you for whatever reason.
It's up like at the It's up at that place. Are you familiar with Chult?
No.
Yeah, man, it's like up at the temple. Come on now. It's where is the temple?
Up at the temple, dumbass.
Right there.
Yeah, he's like it's in the merchant's ward. It's in the center of the merchant's ward.
Okay, I'm sure I can figure it out. All right. We'll just take
Yeah,
it easy.
where all the merchant princes live and stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, you just rest up, and if you need anything or whatever, just come find me. I'll be here, I guess, or I'll find
All
you.
right. Thank you. Yeah, I will. No, I think I'm just gonna I'm so sorry to have bothered you. I'm just gonna get my bearings, drink this water, and then I'm just gonna call an Uber and get back to the temple.
Okay. Good luck. I kind of like walk away and go towards. Let me think. Who do I want to go towards too? I don't really want to talk to anyone.
Good. What?
Fair.
All right, fine. I'm gonna go towards you. I'm gonna
Okay.
look for
As he's hitting on the women.
yeah.
So as I see him walking towards me, I'm just gonna like lean into the girl and like be like pat her on the hip and be like, I think you should walk away before something happens.
I want to walk up to Ribbon and just go, hey, Ribbon. I kind of like poke his shoulder with my quarterstaff.
Yes.
Hey, this the weirdest thing just happened.
What's happened?
This
Please.
dude, the guy over there that I was helping out, he
Mhm.
was like all, whoa, and like walking towards me. And he like fell on me, and I was like, oh, and he was like whispering all this mumbo jumbo. He was saying like, speak to the guard of Orlanga, west of Mambala. It was like a song or something. I don't know. And they were like, and then like to speak to someone, they will direct us to what we're seeking. It was nutty. What do you think that was all about?
Well, what he was talking about, like us, right? Like, did it seem like he was like talking very specifically about us? Like he knew us, right? Is what you said.
Well, he said
looked
he was
familiar.
familiar. Like I think I was the only one that was.
No, he said it's a Barian too.
You did.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah. Then yeah. Probably.
Could I infer that maybe there's a higher power involved in this, DM?
I mean, you can infer anything you like. I mean, are you looking for something to look a little deeper?
I'm just like, does this sound like maybe like a religious story or something? Like,
Why don't you give me a religion check?
I just want to know if there's a god involved in this. This is a little sketchy for Revan.
That's a little sketchy for me too, dude.
16?
Yeah, I mean, you've heard tell that like sometimes like some gods like will send messages through their acolytes and followers, like have them kind of like
And he said he was a follower of who?
Savras.
Savras. I think it's spelled that wrong, actually.
Well, what I believe happened here is that Savras sent a message through one of her acolytes. His acolytes? Her acolytes?
I believe his acolytes.
He's sent a message through one of his acolytes, and that it somehow pertains to our party.
That sounds serious.
It does, and that is quite varying.
He said to go seek. No. Yeah, it said go speak to the wise guardian, and she will direct you to which you seek. Ooh. I make that noise. Ooh, by the way.
Revan pats Echoes on the shoulder and says, "Well, sounds like we have a wise guardian to talk to as well now."
Oh, okay. That's just a whole lot of stuff happening.
There is, and it's quite worrisome. It's almost as if it's not a coincidence. As if a higher power has planned this.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Well, I just thought you should know. I'll definitely have to tell everyone else. So was Barian there with me when I was helping? Were you there? Oh,
Yeah, I was just beside you,
Okay, so are you still
probably following you around.
okay? Barian, what do you think? Like, you saw what happened. Do you
I
think
did.
that guy was like?
I believe he was at the very least possessed. I'm not certain if it was from his deity or if it was perhaps some other possession, but it is not unheard of for acolytes such as myself to be not possessed, become avatars for a small while of their deity.
Oh, well, let me tell you, I am not going squirrel watching ever again.
Um.
It is a bit nutty, yes.
Fuck you.
How long were you holding that in?
We can't be friends anymore.
Dude, I'm fucking quitting.
The punch.
joke.
I would stay around. Like as they left to go talk to one another, I would stay around the guy to ask him some quick questions.
Yeah.
So I'd pull up the seat next to him.
Mhm.
If they're done, I don't want to like interject
I'm
what
done.
they're talking
I'm
about.
done.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Do me a favor and give me a deception check, Aiku.
Yeah. 21.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. So he's sitting there.
I sit down
Drinking
next
his
to him
water.
and I say, seems rather interesting that you would recognize some of my friends. Why is that?
Yeah, it's weird. I'm not sure.
Do you remember anything about this dream you say you had?
No, I mean, it's not like really it was a dream. It's like it was a dream. It's like I recognize them, like, like, did you ever have a dream about squirrels or something? And like you wake up and like, man, they're you see squirrels, and you're just like, man, it's like I think I might have saw them in a dream. I'm not saying I dreamed about your friends, but that's, I mean, I've never seen them before, but they just kind of familiar to me.
Okay.
Deja vu.
And
It's kind of like deja vu. Thanks.
you don't
No
remember anything specific about what you dreamt?
No, I mean, like I said, it wasn't really like a dream. It's like a dream, but like deja vu. I heard someone off in the bar say deja vu a moment ago, and like that's what it's like. Have you ever had deja vu?
A moment in which we think we've already lived.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever had deja vu? That's a
Sure.
joke.
Bottom of the barrel.
I like that one.
What else do I want to ask him?
You seem like there's something you want to ask.
I want to ask you several things, but it doesn't seem as though you recall anything specific enough to answer anything. Which is quite irritating.
How do you think I feel? 12 hours ago, I was like doing like my divination study at the temple, and next thing I know, I'm harassing that poor old guy, and he's dragging me into this tavern. I haven't been in a tavern in a couple of years.
Can you tell me anything about Urlanga?
Or about what?
What you had told my
Or
friend?
what I told your friend. No, I mean, I know where Mabala is. I mean, the porters have talked about Mabala. It's down near Camp Vengeance. You know, the guys that come back and forth from there. You know, sometimes they come into the temple to, you know, to see if you know, if we can give them any like divination as to how things are going to go. Like, you know, is it safe to go tomorrow? And you know, we tell them, you know.
Divination.
But yeah, I mean, I know where Mabala is. I mean, I don't know anything about that Orlunga. I've never heard of Orlunga.
Yeah, and
I mean, I could ask grandfathers at Tembe. He might know something a little more.
Don't worry about
He's the
it.
head priest of the temple. You sure?
Yep, I pat him on the shoulder. Feel better.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
I leave. I want to kill this guy. Bad.
Yeah. He finishes his
No.
water. He feels threatened.
Not really, but yeah, I'm like obviously frustrated and like I thought maybe he would have some more information if maybe asked a little bit more, but maybe I could have pressed a little harder, but nope. Okay. Yeah, I'd probably go up to my friends and
He's like, wait, hey, before you go, have you ever had deja vu? No, that doesn't happen.
Rain catcher.
He finishes his water and he
I was
walks
about to
off.
put him in our 15 by 15 foot net and drag him out into the water. No, yeah, I would just go back to the group and maybe just hang out for a little bit longer before time jumping to the next day or whatever it was.
God,
Yeah. Yeah, we could time jump to the next day. Time passes. You guys probably have dinner or something if you're so inclined to eat dinner. It gets late. Nighttime happens.
Hey. I love it. Progression.
I'm just gonna sleep through it until something happens.
Okay.
My door's locked, by the way, just in case Rebin was trying to do something.
Sounds about right.
I accidentally leave my door completely wide open.
Barian takes a second to look at the door
I'm
and watch the hinges.
I love how Echoes goes outside, tries to see a squirrel, sees one squirrel, gets kind of not attacked but confronted by a crazy dude, leaves door completely open. So
I don't
It's
know.
old,
he
man.
doesn't-
He's selectively senile.
It's not selective.
It's not selective.
Is there anything else anyone wanted to do in the city the following day or anything, or did you want to just like time skip to like, you know, the next morning? It's up, you know, the following morning.
We have all the supplies we need, right?
We want to do any RPing with the whole friendship, relationship cards we made, or are we just all gonna wait for the jungle?
It's completely up to you guys.
I
You guys
found-
bring that stuff up whenever you'd like.
I've had some stuff already, so
I'm good.
yeah, I'm good too. Let me see if there's anything. Okay. Nope. There's nothing I want to do.
What was our inn name again?
The Thundering Lizard, I believe you were at.
Ring Lizard. Thank you very much.
Yep.
In the middle of the night, like this is obviously just for shits and giggles. In the middle of the night, I just want to randomly start screaming, "Damn you, lizard man!" while I'm sleeping. And
I
then
take
just go-
offense. I wake up, go back to sleep.
Take offense.
Don't even know why I'm offended. Just offense.
Hmm.
It's a really offensive nightmare I had.
Yeah, if you've disturbed any of the other guests, they have not.
Oh my god.
They have not said anything.
God damn it. Ooh. Well, we sleep a lot.
Yeah, so
Revan sleeps with another person of the opposite gender.
yeah, so you guys spent a couple of days, like a day and a couple of nights, like just hanging out at the in the tavern and sleeping, and yeah, that's
Yeah, I'd like to spend a day contemplating to Seth to see if I hear anything from him. Otherwise, I'm not really engaging with anybody
Keep having nightmares.
about snake people.
Yeah.
Revan engages with
Or
every
lizard
pretty
people.
face.
Lizard people. That's right.
Revan was what?
Engaging with every pretty face he met.
Okay, Revan, give me another insight check.
Spend 60 gold, gets potion of healing stolen off of him.
I hope so. I fucking hope so.
Some of those pretty faces are men, some of them are not.
17.
Not bad.
I'm rolling
Yeah,
good.
not bad at all.
All your good rolls are happening now. You just wait.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna let you guys fight up front, like a ranger usually does. The face of realization. He's like, oh fuck, he's right. He's gonna let us all die. You know what the best part is? Your character believes that if he gets knocked down, I'm coming to him first.
I get knocked down.
Then I get up again.
Never
One
gonna
of
keep you down.
the one of the pretty faces you talk to, you know, maybe you tell her like you're doing some explorations or stuff. I don't know what you would tell her, trying to impress her, but she lets you know that the Greek god Ubtao loved mazes. So if you happen upon a maze of any kind, trace a path through it. You'll earn Ubtao's favor by doing so. She's like, you need to do that. Just trace a path through any maze you find. You'll gain his favor. Ubtao, he used to protect us, and he loved mazes. He was a cool god. He was, you know,
Wasn't he
from what I
dreamy?
understand. I mean, yeah, you know, he was, you know, before they started, you know, worshiping all those trickster gods and stuff. But yeah, just keep that in mind. Okay, I gotta go. Bye.
Right after she leaves, Revan just smiles and he goes, I won't even remember her name.
Jackass slut.
Whoa.
As she's walking
You're
out.
just mad because you. No, I waited for her to close the door and like the footsteps to be gone before I said that.
As she's walking out with her friend's just like, who was that guy? And she's like, I don't even know.
Oh.
If
yeah,
they don't
so-
remember me, I don't feel bad about not remembering them.
Well, old medieval
Listen,
wrong phone
well-
numbers.
Listen, you're all like, oh, and I'm like, I'm the only one in here getting laid right now.
Oh, I didn't know that's what was happening. I thought you were just talking to pretty faces.
Yeah, I thought that's what was happening too.
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I knew.
We're all gonna pretend that's not exactly what I meant.
Our rooms are
Yeah,
next to
she's
each
like-
other.
she's
I
like-
knew.
This is a whole lot of crying.
How much did you? How
Is
much
that why
did
you
you
have
pay for that?
nightmares?
How much did I pay for that?
Mm-hmm.
0, because I don't have any gold.
You have copper,
It
right?
was all skill.
You have copper though.
Hey, it was the blue eyes. It's all the blue eyes.
So who even was that? Like, I don't even know, but I'll tell you, it's like I just felt bad for him, you know.
I'm okay with that.
Anyway, so yeah, so those nights passed. It is now the day that you guys were heading out to leave. It's early in the morning.
So,
I'm gonna be the first one out, just hanging around outside, looking up at the sky,
Sure.
being that weirdo.
Okay.
Barian doesn't sleep much, so he's probably out looking at plants in the middle of the night.
Not looking at squirrels?
No, he's not interested in squirrels.
Okay.
Then I guess I would walk out and maybe see him.
Yeah.
He's looking at flowers in the middle of the night.
I mean, it's early in the morning, so
Yeah, it's early in the morning. I mean, there are people out there. They're starting to set up their market stalls for the day. You know, getting things ready to getting business ready. People are on their way to work or whatever.
What exquisite bark on this tree. It's marvelous. The texture. You can almost taste it. And you can see him take a piece off and like hold it up to his tongue.
I don't know about that one.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I don't. I suggest no.
Are you a agriculturalist?
Yes.
Fascinating. Can you tell me more about this tree?
Stay away from it.
Is it dangerous?
Yes.
He will
Just look
drop
up.
the
Just
bark.
look up.
Barian does.
I turn around and walk away.
Is there something I'm supposed to be looking for? Is that skill? Is that skill?
Brevin walks out,
Oh, he's
rubbing
not
his
here.
eyes, and he just sees Barry and fucking staring up into the sky. What the fuck are you looking at?
Oh, Zeskiel informed me to look into the tree, and I have been for the
Where's
last hour.
That is Seskiel.
Excellent question. I do not know. He seems to have disappeared.
Are you are you all outside?
Did you see
Yes.
that bird? And as soon as he turns around,
Okay.
Sure,
walk
I
away.
go outside too for
A
what-
bird.
whatever reason.
Oh, what beautiful plumage.
So
The
positive.
bird does have beautiful plumage.
I should be more like Barry in everyday life.
Beautiful plumage on the bird.
Absolutely gorgeous. You can really see where the colors mix towards the middle of the tail feathers. Has to be the male. Has no idea what he's talking about.
Uh-oh.
What? What's oh?
Nothing.
Magic? You know?
Don't mind me. I'm just rolling dice.
Haiku.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you feel like something tug at your waist.
Okay. I look at the tugging.
You turn around. There's a young boy, maybe like 12 or 13 years old. Looks like he's trying to pick your pocket.
Ooh.
I grab his wrist. Snatch down and grab his wrist.
Ah, let me go.
And I look at him. Castle, can you not? And then I look at him and say, "What do you think you're doing?"
I like to be watching it.
Nothing. I
intently.
just bumped into you, sir. Please, just let me go.
Mm,
I'm sorry. Forgive my clumsiness. I'm so clumsy.
Teehee.
I think I would shout for a guard. Or some form of whatever their policing people are.
Sure. Yeah. So you, what do you shout? Like,
I think I would just shout guard, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think they have a that I know, other than the fact it's the guy that we talked about, right? Like his units are the ones that are taking who like are watching the walls and are on the walls and shit. So I don't know if that's who polices the port, but I'm just yelling for a guard.
okay.
Yeah.
As you were yelling for a guard,
Yeah.
you notice a woman stepping up to the side of you.
Jesus. And excuse me. Just look at her.
Yeah,
Still
she
trying to
looks
hold on
like
to the guy.
she looks like she is about to take a swing at you with a scimitar.
Yikes.
I am going to move you guys to this map here and have you guys roll some initiative. Look, it's a fight.
Hey, two
All right.
episodes in.
6 hours later.
Make sure to click on your token, boys, and then when you roll initiative. Oh, yay. I'm super quick. Everyone was kung fu fighting over here. Except me.
Oh, there we go. So I just have to click on initiative after I've clicked on my token?
Question: why does
Yes.
everybody have this decimal place?
So it's point. It's your dexterity. So if you tie,
Oh, I see. I screwed up. Sorry.
No, I think I may have deleted mine.
Why didn't?
it doesn't matter really.
Oh yeah, not one.
No,
Yeah, so did I.
it does slightly.
Yeah, what's your Barry, and what's your dexterity?
My dexterity is 17.
Yeah, so you would definitely go ahead of that woman there. Okay, but the rest of you have not, like, you don't see these like women approaching.
Mhm.
They were pretty stealthy. Aiku's passive perception is was fairly high, but she does get the drop on you. She will not have advantage as she takes a swing at you with her scimitar.
Mondo,
Yeah,
why is my character so far to the right?
I couldn't tell you. I kind of I thought I had you guys all around the same place.
I
He's
would
getting
say
a super sneak on him.
I would say I mean I would say I'm a little further away from everyone because that's just how Revan does stuff, but I wouldn't be that far away.
behind the building.
I'm just like, I don't want anything to do with
He's in the next city.
How did I get you?
Oh, jungle music.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, yeah, she takes a swing at you with her scimitar.
Mm-hmm.
She misses you.
Oh,
Oh.
Zeskill, as you're watching something unfold over here,
Ooh.
someone takes a swing at you with their scimitar to
Oh,
the side.
dang.
She will have an advantage. She snuck up on you. She didn't need
Yeah,
it.
she
hits
got
you
me.
with the scimitar for 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
I like to think I wasn't looking and she
Pow!
attacked me from behind.
Yeah, it wasn't bludgeoning damage.
Probably like
More like a
slashing.
slice.
Yeah, it's slashing damage.
I was gonna say it's a scimitar. I feel like they would slash.
Oh, what the hell?
She just backhanded you with the flat of her blade. Bitch.
use the pommel and just whipped him.
Aiku, you can go. You weren't
Also,
surprised.
because I wasn't surprised. Okay.
You're not surprised.
Wall. I will. So in the sheet, I have like an arcane focus.
Mm-hmm.
That could be pretty much anything, right? Trying to
Yeah,
think of what I
mean,
would
you
have.
could've- Yeah, I mean, you should have selected one, like staff, wand, orb, crystal.
Yeah, it'd be like a staff for sure.
Sure.
I'm gonna like smack it on the grounds,
Mhm.
and then point it at the person who tried to stab me. So this person, and from the tip of it, like a poison spray will come out.
Sure. Poison spray.
Yeah, for 1 poison damage because I rolled really well. But
Nice.
DC 15 Constitution save. Like, ow!
Oh.
Damn it!
Yeah, she
Could have
she
really
does
used
that.
that one point.
Yeah, that's okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I can't really do anything else, and I still have a hold of this freaking kid in one hand, I guess.
That's completely up to you.
Yeah.
Oh, for those of you who haven't, there, if you'll see in the chat, there's that little EOT button underneath, underneath your token when it's your turn. When you're done with your turn, just click that little button, and it'll automatically move to the next person.
I might not
I like
seeing it.
Over
Wait,
on the
how is
right in
this,
the
like-
chat.
Yeah, on the right
underneath your
side.
Picture.
How did?
Oh yeah, I see it.
There I am.
That's kind of like out of order. I'm gonna have to fix that in a minute.
Yeah,
But
I don't
anyway,
think I don't think-
Ecos is surprised. This other lady here also snuck up on Zeskill and takes a swing at him with the scimitar. She hits you.
What the f?
Just
Advantage
once.
didn't
Click
matter.
one button. For 4 points of slashing damage. I fixed that so that it's slashing damage.
Okay, so she rolled the 22, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got surprise attack twice?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, just
Keep
making
going.
sure.
Yeah. They attacked you like at the same time.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I know. They're They're kind of mean.
I was just
they are
watching.
kind of mean.
All right. Surprise round is over. Rebin, these things are happening all around you. You are no longer surprised if you would like to do something about these things that are happening around you.
15, 20, 25, 10, 15.
Let me show you what these ladies look like.
This isn't. It's a jungle bitch.
You recognize them as the girls that left your room feeling bad. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm
not-
so sorry, guys. I didn't know it
Not
would turn
canon.
out like this. I swear I remember your name. Sheila. No, that's not it. Karen. It's got to be a Karen.
Rebin, what would you like to do?
Okay. Well, first off, first things first. 5, 10, 15, 20.
You run away.
Going.
Do you not know what my fucking class is?
What are-
Secondly,
Runner.
Roadrunner.
Oh, he's a ranger. Okay, right, I forgot.
we about to pull some bowstrings, boys. I'm gonna take aim at the one up and right of Zeskiel, and I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay.
Just pound it down.
12.
Yeah, that will miss her.
Okay. Shit. Okay. I guess I'm gonna. Can't do that because that would take an action. Yeah, I guess I'll end my turn there. Fuck.
All right, this lady here, she's taking a couple of swings at you with her scimitar, Aiku.
Okay.
She misses with the first one.
Go
She
ahead.
hits you with the second
Listen.
for 7 points of slashing damage.
Ouchie.
I'd like to say I'm not much of a metagamer, but boys, 12 didn't hit.
Varian, you see all this stuff going on.
Barian will, well, after seeing two of them try and attack their friend over here,
Mm-hmm.
is going to raise his hand, pull a wand from his belt, just a plain dark piece of wood,
Mm-hmm.
and Eldritch Blast.
No.
Oh,
Nice. You hit her with an Eldritch Blast
I like it, Barian.
for 4 points of force damage.
Yeah.
She's like, ow.
Ow. And I think that's all I can do.
Okay, this other one is going to take a couple of swings at Zeskill.
God dang
She
it.
misses. She misses. What's your armor class? It was like high, right?
18.
Yeah, she misses with both of those scimitar attacks.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Nice.
I hope
And
so.
it will be Ecos's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to move. Am I? Oh, yeah, I can move. I'm just gonna move over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, move right over here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna cast Cure Wound on Zeskiel.
Oh, thank you.
Regular cure wounds, you would have
Except
to
for
touch
you have
him.
to.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, I want to be right here instead.
Okay.
That is smart right now.
So yeah, I'm gonna cast Cure Wound. Is not one of the. Does it use a spell slot or is it just?
Yes.
It does, yeah.
Okay. So let me see if I can do this right.
Nice.
Yeah, you do.
Nice.
Oh,
If someone else makes
God.
a sound effect when they press it like I do.
And
Dang.
then I
Yeah.
hit this one, right? Sorry.
Oh,
No,
Oh wait, no,
you did 10.
Yeah, you did.
I did 10 healing. Okay.
You brought him to full.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh crap! That means I don't have a spell slot anymore. Oops.
You can take one of those spell slots back, though.
Oh, got you. Got it.
Go on your
Yeah.
character
Okay.
sheet and rewrite
Thank
it.
you. Okay, and then I guess that's. I think that's my turn. I don't think I can do anything else.
what does that look like?
What do you mean?
Just like,
Oh,
Just healing.
lay your
so
hand on my shoulder.
so Echoes is gonna like look and see that you got a couple hits at you. So he's gonna run towards you very clumsily, and then slightly lean forward and just kind of grab your shoulder and then shout.
When he does, I
nonsense.
snarl.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then realize it's him. Oh,
And then woo, I make that noise too.
Okay.
I look at him strangely like, thanks, old man.
I give him a thumbs up.
And then you can just go ahead and hit the end of turn button if that's the end of your turn in the chat there. Yep.
There you go.
Haiku.
Yeah. I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
And
You're letting
just-
the boy go.
Yeah, let him go. Let his
Okay.
son go. And I am gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna move away 30 feet. 'Cause that's all I can do. I got hit pretty
Okay.
hard. And all of my stuff kind of. I don't think I have any bonus actions. Thanks. That'll end my turn. 30 feet, run away, I guess.
Okay. All right, this lady over here, she's going to take a couple of swings. She's going to take a first swing at Zeskil, who she was for some reason trying to slash at. She misses. Her second swing is going to go towards Ecos for interference. Oh, and she does hit him. Ouch. For 3 points of slashing damage.
Phew,
Ow.
didn't swing at me.
Concentration.
You're not concentrating on something, are you?
You don't have a concentration spell going.
No, I just lowered my hit points to 3, and then that popped up.
Interesting.
Oh, maybe it's that
Maybe it's the healing words or healing.
maybe that shouldn't have happened at all, though. I don't see where concentration ever popped up.
Neither of
Maybe
those
it's just
spells are
automatically going to
Yeah,
happen.
neither of them are concentration.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see
Well-
what happens next time. Anyway, she ends her turn. Zeskil,
Okay.
it'll be your turn.
It's
It's
time to lay the smackdown.
a long sword, because that's my thing. And I'm
Mhm.
going to attempt to hit the one on my top right.
Okay, yeah, that's going to miss her.
God dang it!
And that'll take us back to the top of the order. At the top of the order, this kid is just like, yeah, and he is like basically he's just taking off. He's like,
That's the kid.
yeah,
Oh, okay. That looked.
I
that
thought
looked-
it was like the only female that was different, and I was like,
no, that was the kid that tried to pick Aiku's pocket.
Gotcha.
Which one of these is the tavern that we left?
Let's say it's let's say it's this one here.
Okay.
and Revan jumps back into the tavern.
Rabin, what would you like to do?
Well, I see my buddy Barian has his back to evil lady number 3 over here, so I'm gonna take a shot at her. I don't know if you saw who I pointed at.
Who'd you point
Yeah.
at? This one here?
Far left.
This one here?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, you hit her with an arrow.
Hey yo, bitch! 8 piercing.
Nice.
He takes 8 points of piercing damage.
And
Nice.
I'm gonna step 1 forward. Just kind of be a little bit closer to muy importante because he got targeted by the pickpocket. I don't know. I feel like something's going on around Aiku here, so I'm gonna end my turn with that.
Okay.
Why the fuck did you grab the kid? This all started as soon as you touched the fucking kid.
Yeah, I didn't touch the kid. He touched me.
And then you touched him.
He was stealing out of my pockets.
Listen, don't you know never touch kids?
She moves up over here and starts like swinging this like a sling around. She looks like she's pretty good with a sling. And she shoots a couple of sling bullets at you. It's like she drops a rocket as the thing is like spinning and misses you. She hits like
At who? Me?
no at Aiku.
Okay, I was gonna say she has
Yeah.
that stand in front of her as soon as she moved.
The second one she's doing at you.
She has the stand in front of her after she moved. Does that matter?
No, she's got
You can see through that.
I'm hiding through that one pole right there. Like, I'm like, I can't see you.
no, she can get you.
Shit. Okay. I know what I'm doing next turn though.
Did I lose her? No, there she is.
It's right there. Yeah.
Miss.
Yeah, she misses you with that sling bullet. And it will be Barian's turn.
Let's pull a.
Okay. Here I am, Barry, and so because Eldritch Blast is a fantastic spell and his friend is still being attacked, let's try again.
Woo!
Which one?
Yeah.
The same one. Stay
Okay.
away from my friends.
Even though.
Yeah, you hit her with an Eldritch Blast
Nice.
Damn.
for another 7 points of force damage.
Fucking putting in 11 points of work already. Jeez.
2 turns.
I like it, Barian. I like it.
I'm glad for your approval.
That was out of character. Did you not hear the accent difference?
It doesn't matter. I can read your thoughts.
Get out of my head.
And then just, yeah.
There you go.
Okay, this one here is
I
going
don't
to
like
take
that.
a couple of swings at Zeskil.
Oh, okay, that's better. I thought because she's the closest one to us, I was like, oh fuck.
Okay, there's one.
Oh, man. She hits you once for 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Swings that scimitar again and
Ooh,
misses.
barely misses.
Catch that one on the shield. Bitch.
Yeah. That'll be Nikos' turn.
Quick question: what are can I just use cantrips regularly?
Mhm.
Is that
Yeah.
Yeah, cantrips don't require a spell slot.
and is that an action to cast one of those?
Mm-hmm.
Depends on
Um,
the cantrip.
Yeah, most of them are, but not all of them. It should say like if it's an action or a
Bonus action.
right.
Oh, I see. Okay, I think this is an action. I want to cast Shillelagh on my quarterstaff.
Oh yeah.
Lady.
Shillelagh.
Oh no, that's a bonus action. Okay, cool.
That is a bonus action, so you can cast Shillelagh on your staff and then
I want to
Hit
smack
somebody
the
with
bitch
yeah.
underneath Ezekiel.
okay.
If I could figure out how to do this. So I would just roll the wisdom, right?
I think you'd roll the shillelagh attack.
Yeah, you would
Here.
just
Oh, I see. Okay.
cast Shillelagh and then just yep.
Nope.
And then in your character sheet, I believe there's going to be a Shillelagh attack.
Mm-hmm.
There is not.
With all of your
Attacks to spellcasting. Yeah, there is not.
Wait, hang on. I fixed that. Oh, Shillelagh.
Ah, there it is. Okay.
Oh well, here.
Oh, you're
Never-
doing great with that shillelagh, boyo.
Top of the morning to you.
All right. Well, basically,
Into ya.
just roll a quarterstaff attack for now. I'll fix that later. But basically, it's going to be what's your spellcasting ability modifier? 5. So you're gonna be +5 to hit. So just add 5 to whatever it is.
Okay.
So 18, and then you're gonna roll a
D8.
that D8. So roll it like it was a. Oh, you were already using it two-handed. What is Shillelagh do two-handed, man?
I think it's the same.
Yeah, just the weapons damage die becomes a D8, so it's still going to just be a D8, but it is a magic attack. All right, yeah, so
3.
you do 3 points of damage with the Shillelagh,
Okay, cool.
but you hit her pretty hard. She's probably going to have a nod if she's still alive later.
Cool.
Well, doesn't he get a bonus damage?
What?
Does he get bonus to his damage roll?
You mean in addition to it?
Yes, 5.
Yeah.
Yep. So she's like, she's like, ow, that really hurt. And then tell me what it looks like when she goes down.
She's like, ooh, ooh. Oh.
Oh, So, am I describing how I took her down with my
Yeah.
quarterstaff?
Tell us
Okay.
what that looked like. Yeah.
So I'm going to kind of tap her on the shoulder to have her turn
Mhm.
around,
Yeah.
and then when she turns around, I'm just gonna wonk her in the head.
Okay.
And while I wonk her in the head, it's gonna, how you can kinda flip it this way. So I'm gonna flip it right between her crotch.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Uh,
Well, they're girls. It won't hurt as much.
It gets stuck in there a little bit. No, I'm
Oh!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
There's a way to say
come on, man.
I'm sorry. I'm
Relax,
sorry.
That wasn't it.
I knew as I was saying it was a bad idea.
How tasteless is it if I Eldritch Blast this kid?
Pretty tasteless.
Wait, me
Down
or the
for it.
kid?
No, not you, the actual kid.
That completely depends on you. Next time you hit Shillelagh on your character sheet, Paul, it's
I see
gonna
it.
work right now.
Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you for that.
I wasn't.
You can absolutely blast that kid if you wanted to.
You guys tell him he can just click on his quarterstaff for damage next time.
Okay.
No, I'm saying that in the attacks and spellcasting, his
No, I know,
Shillelagh
but
set up.
because he rolled the 1d8.
Oh, yeah, you could have.
If you just clicked on quarterstaff two-handed, it would have done the damage
Oh,
automatically.
I
Yeah.
forgot. Okay, my bad.
No, you're good. I'm just letting you know. Quality
I
of my
could-
shit.
Okay, I will.
Hello, buddy.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast, the one that's been attacking me.
Okay. Yeah, you hit her with an Eldritch Blast.
8.
She takes 8 points of force damage.
Nice.
And I again am going to, dude. Do I want to move away from?
Chase that kid down. You have a net.
I don't have
I
the net, but I don't know how far or what's gonna happen. So I might just move like right behind Rebin.
Okay.
I'm not going to be much of a shield for here in a second.
No, but you will be for maybe a second.
It's a skill.
Well, I mean, Zesko's going to go, and then I'm going to go.
Can I like pirouette around her to place myself right there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And then attacky tacky.
Nice.
Yeah,
I think I hit with that one.
you do. For 7 points of slashing damage.
Take that, bitch.
Is
Oh
that-
yeah. And then I think that'll be it. Yeah.
Okay. So, Rebin's turn. Rebin's going to come over here.
Mm-hmm.
How tall is... Are these just, like, on the ground flowers?
They're on like a cart.
How tall is the cart?
Like someone is selling like 3 feet, 4
Okay.
feet, 4 feet.
So, I'm going to take a shot at Homegirl on the far left again.
Okay.
Pew, pew.
Yeah, that's gonna miss her.
All right. Actually, that's incorrect. It hit her.
Sure. Yeah, you hit her.
I know you misread it. It's okay. I understand. Here's my 10 piercing damage.
Nice.
Nice. You do 10 points of piercing damage. Why don't you tell me what that looks like?
So, I don't really know what the fuck's going on at this point. We just got attacked out of nowhere, and so she's standing still. Rebin's
Well, I
never
mean,
been-
she was like moving around a little.
but she stopped moving for the 6 seconds this next upcoming round, and Rebin's never missed a still standing shot, so this one goes straight through her pupil.
Okay.
Ting!
Gotcha.
Great.
And at this, and like, with like the coldest stare ever, he looks at the next girl. He just goes, "I would suggest dropping the weapon." That's gonna be my bonus action, hopefully, because if you allow it as a bonus action, try and intimidate her into dropping the weapon and surrendering.
No, you can't do that as a bonus action.
No?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you can say that like as a free action, but I mean, it's not.
As a free action, I say that.
It's not intimidating though. You're just like, drop it.
I don't know if that's how I say it. It's
No, that's Ken.
Drop it. It's a little bit weird. And then I guess. Oh fuck it. How far did I move just now? 15 feet.
Yeah.
So if I move 15 feet. Yeah, I'll move. I'll use the rest of my movement and go 15 feet down.
Okay.
Just kind of moving myself so that we have like all but the one exit way blocked. So, and she has the fountain, so she really can't run anywhere.
There.
Just
Says
bow.
who?
I have my bow and arrow trained on her the entire time as well.
Yeah, but she'll be moving.
Yeah.
She'll be a moving
You're
target.
right. I'm not 100%, but like at this point, I feel like he's a solid 100% in game. So
All right, so she's dead. Varian.
Varian. The other person attacking our friend
kill this bitch.
will be Eldritch Blasted.
Kill this bitch.
Yeah, you hit her with your Eldritch Blast for 8 points of force damage.
Yeah. Good talk. Next.
Okay, she is no longer going to do what she was about to do. She's actually now going to actually like disengage. So she disengages. I know you have updated your hotkeys. And she's gonna run. She's gonna run over here.
She didn't run within 5 feet of me, did she?
No, she did not.
Okay. I was gonna say, oh, motherfucker. Slash at her.
Echoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, okay.
I mean, regardless, I can get to her.
I would like to run up about here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would like to. I probably shouldn't actually. I'm just gonna. 1, 2, 3. Can I move diagonally, or does that count as 10 feet?
It counts as 5.
5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think that's all I can move. I'm just gonna move here and not cast anything.
Okay.
No. Oh, right. Sorry.
Well, noticing that she's trying to get away, I'll move up next to Zeskiel, and I will not allow her to.
Okay.
And just in hopes that yeah, I have my reasons. I'll miss.
Is she bloody?
She looks bloodied. She's been hit a few times.
Yeah.
She's got some blood dripping down her nose.
As I'm ending my turn, I'll just say they to Zeskiel, they tried to the kid tried to rob me and they attacked us.
As he's already talking, I'm still moving on after her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can get to here, and that's within attacking range, right?
Yep.
Yep.
She's not looking at me, so I'm just gonna like thrust the sword, like try to get her through the back.
Okay.
Stabby.
Yeah, that happens. You get her through the back with your sword. What's that look like?
Just literally like sword goes through her, sticks out of her stomach. She looks down, and I just bring it up through her body, and it's just a flash of blood everywhere.
Yeah.
And then I lick the blade and put it back into my scabbard.
As the blood rain starts coming at Revan, he like lowers his hood and like prepares for it. Not much else I can do. He gets the solemn like 2 dots on his cheek that looks like tears.
And I, like as I said, I licked the sword and put it in my scabbard and turned and smiled towards Aiku.
Smile back.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's icky.
Well,
It's very gross.
that was a good morning workup. Anybody else sweating a little bit?
Bleeding.
I walk over to Aiku and cast my lay on hands to give him all 5 of the HP that I can allot.
Sure.
What?
Yeah, everybody else that was like kind of in the marketplace, they kind of like, like stayed out of the way.
What
and now
the
they're just basically going back about their business.
I'm immediately investigating the body of the girl.
Yeah, I'd like to run to the closest body as well and just start poking her with my stick.
Okay.
I'm just poking her with my stick.
No.
Poke, 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 poke.
I'm gonna investigate this one.
Make sure she's dead. Poke, poke, poke.
I'm guessing this is going to be an investigation check.
Varian's gonna come over here and talk to Zeskiel. Are you alright, friend?
Yes.
DM?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt this conversation.
Are you injured at all?
I'm fine.
I'm glad. And he was just
Awkwardly inch
walk
back.
away. Can I check my person to make sure that nothing got stolen from me? I think I caught him mid-act, but I guess I'll might as well check.
You did. Yeah, all of your stuff is still on you.
Okay. Yeah. Walk over to Zeskio and just be like, I don't know why, but the kid just started. I felt someone rummaging, trying to grab my coin purse.
Hey, it can happen in the big cities, brother.
I understand, but it seems like obviously if you get caught, you don't just try to kill somebody. This seems slightly strange.
Do you want anything on this body here, brother?
They have all their armor, scimitar, sling. No, I don't need anything from filth.
I'm
That's what I
taking.
thought.
I'm taking this
meant-
one's leather armor, scimitar, and sling, and all the bullets. By the way,
I look at him deeply in the eyes and say, "Are you sure you don't want anything from this body?"
In Draconic, I say, I don't think there's a way to do it without other people seeing. We can,
I mean, of course.
if we can hide body, then potentially would like everything on the body.
I don't find these ones worthy. I say back in Draconic.
Yeah, well, that's your job, so I'll defer to your judgment. And then, yeah, that's
Yeah, and like I said, there are people like still going about their business. I mean, you yelled for guards.
Yep.
I mean, none seem to be like in the marketplace.
okay. So,
I
go ahead.
I grabbed the leather armor, the scimitar, the sling, the 20 bullets, and I am immediately and I like
Trying
I
to sell
used.
it.
Yeah, you already know. I wiped off any blood off of the armor, and the one I killed, I shot it through the eye. So I'm taking this to the nearest fucking pawn shop, and I'm selling this bitch.
I grab everything but the leather armor off of mine and give it all to Rebin,
I'm gonna sell some shit.
because the leather armor has a giant hole in it now.
That's
Or
true. I don't
two
want that
giant
leather
holes.
armor.
Anybody have mending?
I just keep poking.
No, unfortunately, I don't.
Oh, I think I do. No, I don't. I lied. Sorry.
Then I guess we're gonna grab all but one set of leather armor. Wait, how did the other
Eldritch
one die?
Blast.
Eldritch Blast. So we'll grab 2 sets of leather armor, 3 scimitars, and 3 sets of the slings, and then that would be what, 58 bullets? Because two were shot at me and Aiku.
Yeah. Yep.
So 58 bullets, and I would like to go find somewhere where I can sell these all.
So this is going to be a really weird question, Mondo.
Yeah.
I'm going to look around. How likely is it that I could drag... Did my room have a window going out to the street?
Let's say it did. I mean, it was up on the 2nd floor, but yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's up on the 2nd floor.
Yeah. The rooms were all upstairs.
Okay, never mind then.
Seeing and
Won't even be possible.
eyeing a mind formulating a plan, I looked at him and say, little bit of an awkward place.
Would I
Impossible.
have noticed like their weird, like any kind of weird behavior out of those two?
I mean, we're just talking.
Yeah, but I don't
Very
understand
strange.
it, and they're
Oh.
like hovering over the bodies.
And you saw me lick the blood off of
I
this
did
one.
see you lick the blood. Would Revan be able to infer anything weird about them?
You can infer anything you want.
Yeah.
No, okay, you know what I mean though.
we have not... I don't think that we have acted any more strangely than what we have already acted.
Except for the blood licking.
Except for the blood licking.
Sure.
But there,
Give me an insight check for Rebin.
this is all I wanted is a check.
Yeah.
If I don't know shit, I don't know shit. But I just wanted to see if there was a chance. 18.
Yeah, I mean, you think they're acting pretty normally for 2 people who like seem to like have been targeted. I mean, it seems pretty obvious to you that they got targeted. I mean, you don't know what they're talking about, but you don't notice anything. I mean, their actions make sense. It's like, it's just like they could be saying like, why did they target me?
Mhm.
They came after us. Why? I mean, you don't detect anything. You don't detect what I think you're looking for.
Looking
No,
up,
I'm
I
just-
see him.
I'm not even really looking for anything. I'm just
Okay.
I'm trying.
Yeah,
to,
I mean,
I'm
their
trying to play
behavior
into my
seems
character.
normal. Right.
look
Their
up and
behavior seems normal.
Because you
see
got to
him
understand. I
staring.
don't. Yeah, I'm not really staring. I just give you a quick glance because you licked the blood literally directly in front of me.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
just
and
I
from that
already-
you can infer what you want. You don't need a check for that.
And I
If
don't-
that
I
bothers
don't-
you as a character.
It has been
You can be
established that Rebin does not like Zeskiel.
yeah, so I'm just gonna stare at you.
That's Barian,
Yes?
Echoes, help me
Huh?
help me carry this armor and such so that we can sell it off.
Absolutely. And Barian will skip his way over here to assist his friend because that is what he does.
Okay.
I don't. Okay. I do the same. I do the same.
Friendship is my magic.
Where am I? Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna leave now.
If Barian ever dies, I'm gonna be so sad on the outside, but my character will not care.
I will care.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rebin won't, but Castle will be deeply hurt.
And then I'll forget in an hour.
Can I go talk to one of these merchants?
Yeah, sure.
Where were you when we were being attacked?
Yeah, he seems a little nervous. He seems a little nervous as you approach him, but I mean,
What
yeah.
the
fuck?
I'm going to stand
Kinda,
next to Aiku, but not look at them. I'm just gonna be scanning the streets for any other potential dangers.
Okay.
I just want to. I kind of like look around and I'm like,
Mhm.
is there no guards in the city? Is there no law against stealing?
Against stealing? I mean, did you want to bust your friend?
No, a kid was trying to steal from me, and then when I caught
Oh,
them,
kids do that. I thought you were talking about the man who took all of that stuff away.
They did. And as we're about to leave earshot, I just go back and Zeskiel just clean up the bodies.
so
Did the peasant say
You-
something to me?
you are you are all acting as though this is normal behavior.
He's a poor kid. I mean, a poor kid. He tried to pick your pocket. So,
But after that, we were attacked by 3 separate people, and
oh,
I
you weren't
shoved-
asking about that. You were asking about the kids trying to steal from you.
Is this a normal play where kids try to steal and their handlers trying to kill?
I don't know that they were his handlers. I mean, he just seemed like a poor kid.
Have you seen?
But
like,
no, it's not normal. No,
are there guards in the city?
sure,
But none around here.
not at the moment. It appears. Nope.
How do we go about not getting in trouble for something like this?
I'd say you just did. It looks to me like you beat them, and you know, as long as more don't show up, you'll continue to not be in trouble.
And then I turned to Aiku and said, "We should probably leave just in case."
Yeah, it's probably time that we go. This is a strange city.
Yeah, I've been in one like it before. You gotta take justice into your own hands sometime.
That's fine, as long as we're not in trouble for doing so.
And then I ask you
It
if
looks to me like you defended yourselves. I mean, you know, it looks like they tried to kill you and your friend, and
So if the
You know,
guards
I-
come, if the guards come for us, I can count on you to say that.
what? So, yeah, I mean, I guess, you know,
Alibi.
I'm not the liar. I would say these ladies tried to kill these men, and they killed them back first.
Yep.
Thank you.
Solid alibi. Perfect.
Would you like to buy some mushrooms?
let's go, brother.
I have lovely mushrooms.
No.
Fuck your mushrooms.
I turn around to leave, go back and no. Then I leave. I want to ask him a question, but
As you start leaving, like some guys come with like, you know, and start like, you know, picking up the bodies and stuff. They don't seem like guards, but they do seem like they're probably some sort of city employees. They're just like starting to pick the bodies up, and there's like, this one's got a hole through it. No.
Good luck with that one.
2 of them have holes through them technically. One's through the fucking body and one's through the face.
Yeah, but this one, the guts are coming out of the hole. I hate picking these ones up. They could have at least left the armor on.
Oh god, Jared, it's so disgusting.
Anyway, Now might not be a bad time to take a break after that little
Yeah.
bit of a fight there.
Let's do it. Yeah. We'll take a quick 5 to 6 minute break. All right, guys. We will be back about, like I said, 5 to 6 minutes. Take a quick break as we've been playing for about 2.5 hours, and we'll show back up to do the hour and a half after this. Be right back, guys.
See you.
All right, guys, welcome back to CritsNGrins Tomb of Annihilation, episode number 2. We just killed some assassins.
Supposedly. That's what I believe they were.
Some
I
street
believe
rats.
they were assassins.
Street rats, yeah.
I mean, they were female, so they were assassins.
Ugh, you're disgusting.
Mm.
Wah, wah.
Are we playing yet?
Yeah, that's why the bad puns are coming out.
Zeskio goes,
That was not an accent. That wasn't Revan. That's the good thing about doing a character voice is that you know when I'm being my character and you know when I'm just being a dumbass.
I just get that headache regardless.
So you said there was like potentially they look like they could potentially be working for the city, just picking up the bodies and
Yeah.
so weird. Okay. Cool. Do we see our guides or Azaka and the dude anywhere?
Yeah, they come along within a few minutes, like as you guys are like watching these other folks pick up the bodies. They do come along
Okay.
like separate directions.
we got a little morning workout, my friends.
Exercise.
Yeah, I see. Where's where are the other ones?
Getting some last minute gold acquisition. They'll be along shortly.
Someone tried to steal from us, or from me specifically, and then we were attacked. So, Revan went to go sell the items they pulled from the bodies.
Oh.
Is this a normal thing where people can just pick fights, die, and then just get disposed of with no repercussion?
Not normally. Do you know who they were?
The kid didn't have the chance to figure that out or interrogate him. I tried, but was then attacked.
The kid attacked you?
The kid's, as I grabbed the kid's arm, the attacker came from the other side. Could have been, I suppose, not the same, but
Azaka is like, they probably hired him to, gave him a couple of coppers to distract you.
would make sense. Do we have any reason why assassins would be trying to kill us? We nearly just arrived, and
Have you pissed anybody off yet?
I don't believe I have. Spent most of my day in the tavern talking about the food and the drink that is to offer there.
It was probably that Revan fellow.
Roka looks around and he's just like, yeah. I mean, whether you know it or not, I mean, no guard showed up. You probably pissed somebody off.
Yelled for guards. No one showed up. So,
Oh
yep.
yeah, you pissed somebody off.
Interesting.
It's very possible
You
someone
think-
put a sanction out on you.
On me specifically or on the group?
Um,
If you had to
Did they
guess.
come after you specifically?
Yes. To
Well,
start.
then probably you specifically. Yeah, I mean, there's like what did I see? 2 bodies there getting carted away. 3. Yeah, you might have pissed somebody off then if they came after you specifically. I mean, typically the only time, like, you're not going to find guards getting involved in something like this is if they got paid off as well. And the only way they're going to get paid off and agree to get paid off for something like this is if there was a sanction out on you.
Okay. Well, it seems as though we will be leaving the city soon. Do sanctions typically extend into the jungle? Is this something I should be worried about? We should be worried about.
I personally would be worried. I mean, the odds that the odds that like some assassins are going to follow you into the jungle are slim. They'll probably just figure the jungle's going to take care of that for them. You sure you didn't piss anybody off?
I don't believe I have.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I appreciate it.
Well, let's move to Castle's group then.
Yeah, Rebin, there's definitely a shop. Like, this guy is like selling things like, like weapons and armor and stuff. And he's just like, I've got weapons and armor for sale.
Weapons and armor for sale, but would you be willing to buy?
Nah. Maybe. Let's see what you got.
I present the 2 sets of leather armor, which is in whatever state the females were wearing it, and then the 3 scimitars. Did they ever land a hit with the scimitar?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We would have wiped it off before we got there. No blood. And then the slings, 2 slings completely unused in that fight, and one of them slightly used with 58 perfectly good bullets that could be repurposed for another weapon of some sort.
When he sees the leather armor and the scimitars, he spits on the ground and he says, I want nothing to do with that.
That's fine. What of the slings and the bullets?
He kind of cocks his head when you say that, and he's like, I'll give you 5 gold pieces for the slings and the bullets if you get out of my shop.
I hold out my hand and I drop the slings and the bullets in front of him.
Yeah, he gives you 5 gold pieces. He says, get that other stuff.
Deuces!
Get that stuff out of here.
I'm with them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to quickly interject. Like, you said that you wanted nothing to do with that. Is there a particular reason?
Yeah, that this belongs to the Scorpion cult.
Ooh.
I want nothing to do with that.
Oh,
If they saw me selling their armor or know that I had bought their armor or scimitars, I'd be in big trouble.
is that anybody's ever been?
I'd be next.
You'd be next. Oh, wait.
They'd probably kill me. That's why I want it out of here.
So the Scorpion cult, is that? Do they have like a little
Do they have a booth?
Do they have a little like hangout area?
An info center.
Like maybe a call center or like a help wanted kind of thing?
I'm sure they probably have a base of operations, but I wouldn't know where it is. I don't deal with assassins like that.
Oh, they are 100% assassin? Okay. Rebin is going to go to the next, just like town circle or whatever it is, the closest one he finds.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to jam the scimitars into the ground one by one.
Okay.
And then he's going to hang the leather armor. And then he's just going to take one of his daggers and he's just going to fucking tear a gash into each leather armor. He's going to put it back and he's going to start walking back. He's just going to, he's going to motion for Echoes and Barian to follow him back to the hotel.
The people look shocked as hell that you're doing this in the middle of town square.
And so while he does that, I just want to Echoes just goes like, and I look over at Barian like,
don't piss me off.
Okay, I think we should go. And I'm gonna just start walking towards, keeping a little safe distance from Rebin, and start walking towards him. Just like acting like I don't know him. Like, oh,
I'm not with her. And Barian's just, I'm here. Everything's fine.
oh, and I say thank you for your time to the shopkeep and leave. Because I gotta be polite.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Don't
Thank
worry,
you. Come
guys.
again, just not with him.
So I guess we make our way back to the group.
Yeah, you guys are all back together now.
Getting back together.
I want to like when I see Zaskiel and IQ, I like a happy little child do a little sprint, and I'm gonna stop in front of both of them with my quarterstaff and be like, "You'll never guess what I just learned."
You can actually run.
More of a hobble, but you'll never guess what I just learned.
It's more of a hobble.
So I figured out that the leather armor is from something called a Scorpion cult, and they are apparently assassins. And Ribbon made a very big scene. That was more of a statement.
Those
We might need to worry about that, but that might be in the future.
those in the business of killing others piss me off.
I turn to Aiku and say, it looks like we were right about our assumption.
In common.
Yeah.
I nod. Yep.
Yeah.
I nod along. So I'm thinking about it. And then I would look to Zaka and what's the other guy's name? I don't even.
We never learned it.
Roka.
Wilka.
Oh, Roka.
Roka.
Look to them and say, the Scorpion cult. Does that ring a bell for you?
Yeah, what did you do to piss them off?
I don't believe any of
What
us.
does one normally do to piss them off?
Well, actually, I mean, you would have had to piss someone else off. I mean, if someone hired the Scorpion cult to try and do you in, I mean, you upset somebody. Yeah, they're assassins for hire. The only way they'd
Could've
operate
been
in the
any one of
city
us,
is,
I
yeah,
guess.
someone got a sanction out on you.
Is there a way to look that up?
Yeah, possibly. You could probably go and talk to
It's not worth it.
the guy in charge of
I'm
that.
just curious.
I understand.
If we have time on our hands the next time we're in town and it's still around. I mean, I like killing things, but you never know when that thing is going to kill you.
Yeah, because I mean, Jessamine, one of the merchant princes, she's the one who deals with sanctioned assassinations.
Okay, let's get out of town.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and Azaka's, she just kind of, come on. Yeah, let's get out of town.
Oh my God, we're actually leaving town.
You're leaving town.
Onward.
I'm just glad that Rebin was able to make friends.
Yeah, he's good at that.
I'm just glad I used.
Yeah, and apparently I've done something.
Don't worry, Rebin's done something too now.
That's fair.
Oh boy, if one person they only want to kill one person, it's definitely gonna make it better when they want to kill two people.
For all we know, they wanted to kill all of us to begin with. So fuck it.
I'm old and fragile. I've done nothing.
The weird man came and talked to you. Okay, maybe you're a threat to the Scorpion cult.
Fuck you, right? Damn squirrels.
Squirrels will be our downfall.
When all else fails,
Blame
the
Blame the
squirrels.
squirrel. We're gonna have to start naming the squirrels eventually.
Nope. If I name them, I'm gonna want to keep them.
I already named like 4, just unbeknownst to the rest
So
of you.
this is where we're headed for.
Yep.
Belurian?
Valerian.
Belurian.
Valerian.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're heading to Fort Belurian.
Okay.
With Azaka at the front? With Azaka at the front?
Yeah, if you'd like. I mean, she's gonna guide you. She does not have to be in the front in order to do that. Did you guys want to set up a particular kind of marching order as you're going? I mean, first you guys are going to board a small ferry to cross this little piece of water right there.
If we're going in a line, Rebin wants to be second to last.
I don't care where I am. Echoes just enjoys. Echoes just doesn't want to be in the back. Because I don't when I slow down and can't keep up, I don't want it to be noticeable.
I'm going to be at the front with Azaka.
Okay. So Zeskil and Azaka up front. Who's going to take up the rear?
I suppose that would be Barian.
With
Look at this. Oh, that's
Rebin.
amazing. Where are you guys going? Oh, we're going this way.
Yeah, it'd probably be somewhere in the middle. Maybe walking with Echoes. Yeah.
Ekos and Aiku in the middle. And Baron, you said you were going to be not Baron. I'm sorry, Rebin. You said you're going to be second from last.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that will be our marching order. So she guides you to a port, and there's a small ferry that's going to go across that small little street of water.
Like right
And it's
here.
a pretty enjoyable boat ride. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it doesn't take too long to get on the boat, and well, for the boat to cross that water there. There's a bunch of people. They seem like they're just doing their own business things, and yeah, you guys get there.
I turn to Rebin and say, "Would you like your insect applicators now?"
How much gold was it?
2.
Each?
No, I'll charge you 2 gold right now.
Hand him 2 gold.
Thanks. Thank you kindly. I half-heartedly smile as he hands me the gold.
It will take about 5 days to reach Fort Valorian.
Dang.
Echoes was enjoying the ride at first, and then slowly starts to grip the rail and throws up over the boat.
I expect nothing less from you, old man.
And then after that, he kind of just curls into a ball and just sits in the corner.
I would maybe talk to him and I would say, Echoes, from the time we were together until now, you've changed a lot.
What do you mean?
Well, you weren't as your memory was better. You weren't as feeble. It wasn't that long ago. Did something else happen?
Well, I do remember joining. I think it was a party, but I can't seem to remember.
And a lot of that in this place.
Yeah, I do remember people. I wish I could tell you more. I just can't seem to recall.
Well, maybe with time, this jungle seems to be odd. Maybe there's a chance those memories might come back with something we find here.
Maybe. I will say though, I do recall you a bit more. My memory is starting to turn a little bit, but it don't seem. I'm getting patches of black and white, and it's kind of fading in and out. But yeah, I'm sorry, I can't remember more. Okay.
I'm sorry too.
Fucking sound.
And yeah, that's kind of the end of that conversation.
And then I go back into a ball and throw up.
That fucking sound.
Kind of just more watching over him, I guess. Yeah.
I start getting really, really pale.
How long is this boat ride?
5 days.
The boat ride's not 5 days. The boat ride's only a couple of hours.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that skill you were saying?
I'm just gonna look disapprovingly at the old man.
You suck. I hate you. I don't notice the disapproval look because I'm too busy throwing up in my own puddle.
Rebin will what will Rebin do? Rebin's gonna find a nice quiet spot, probably up high. If there's an up high. I don't know if there's like a mast on this ship or not, or if it's like a small little ferry. But
Yeah, there's like a small mast. It's got like a small sail to it.
does it look like it has a crow's den?
Does it look like it has what?
A crow's den where the
No, it's not big enough for a crow's nest. I mean, you could climb a rope to like, you know.
I was gonna say, could I like get up there and tie like one of those ropes around my waist and take a nap up there?
I mean, you could, I suppose, if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once he's asleep, can I throw a javelin and cut the rope?
Are you that accurate with the javelin? Because I'm.
I was
more
just
accurate
asking a
with the bow.
question. Just asking a question.
Just remember.
Yeah, I mean, I
however
suppose if you really wanted to, I mean, you could.
accurate you
I
can
won't.
Try.
I won't. I'll just ponder that in my head.
It's just ironic because at this exact moment, Revan's having a dream of his arrow just flying through the air, going straight through Zeskiel's head right now. He's just sleeping with the biggest smile he's ever had.
Yeah. So once you guys disembark on the other side, there's a small dock, a very small, like little fishing port, small, very small fishing town. Azaka, so what we should do is we should probably stick to the beach. It's a little safer than going through the jungle or the swamplands. So
You're the guide. I'll follow you.
excellent. Yeah, and you guys set out. So following the beach, there's not going to be any worry about getting lost. As I said, it's going to be 5 days. So what I am going to do is I'm going to have each one of you like for a particular day, like what would you take turns? We can go in whatever order.
Mm-hmm.
Is going to roll a perception check for the day and the night. When you guys
Arian will go last.
camp, Barian will go last.
Oh wait, no, he's coming back.
When you guys set up camp for the night, of course, it would be a good idea to set a watch.
Mm-hmm.
Zaka, of course, can take a bit of that watch. How do you guys want to set up a watch?
I want to see if I have dark vision or not. I can't remember.
I don't.
I do.
You do.
I don't think we.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, I was pretty sure you
Oh,
did.
we do.
Yep.
Yay.
Yeah. Well, I can see it. I can see very well at night, my companions. So I feel like I should take one of the darker watches.
Okay.
That makes
Who
sense.
cannot see very well at night?
That would be Revan.
The only human. Would you like first watch or last watch?
I'll take first.
'Kay.
Rather get our deaths over with, you know what I'm saying? Revan
Yeah.
doesn't notice the meteorite and we all die.
Okay, so Revan's going to take first watch at night.
How long are the watches?
As long as you want it to be. You guys need to get 6 hours of sleep
Mhm.
at least. So if you set like a 2-hour watch, just however you want to split it up over the course of like 8 hours. This way, everybody gets their 6 hours. Everybody's on watch for 2.
Why don't we have Revan sleep through the night so that when he wakes up in the morning, there can be a double watch, just so that he can have help with his bad eyes.
Or I would help them. To
Yeah,
whoever
well, I
has
mean,
the
like if
last
they
watch.
saw something, you could shoot him in the face.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I guess I'll take first watch.
Okay.
Whoever can have second, and then
Yeah, I'll take second.
Chance or Paul can take third.
I'll take the third.
That means Barian and your
Yay,
boy
best
are
buddies
the
on watch
last.
together.
The
I can tell you right now from experience in the Navy, when two friends have watch together, nothing good comes of it. But let's see how this
Oh, yeah.
goes.
For sure.
We always fuck around and we don't actually watch anything. But let's do it.
Okay, so Barian and Revan will have the last watch.
And
Yep.
if I'm not mistaken, unless you play it differently. Since I'm assisting him, does he just get advantage on the perception roll?
No,
No, so we both roll perception.
no, just whichever one of you I'm going to choose for that particular day.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's you.
Here's hoping. Well, you're the ranger.
Yeah,
you
you're
probably
the
have
one with
better
dark-
perception.
I might have better perception, but you have dark vision. He can give me disadvantage if he wants.
That's true.
Ominous.
Or my okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Who wants to
Okay.
roll that?
So the
Well-
first day,
Several dice towers.
the first day, Zeskiel, why don't you give me a perception check as you guys are moving throughout the day?
Here we go, boys.
Fuck.
Why did I open chat like that? That's weird. Come on. There you go. Come on.
You know what's funny is that little text literally happened to me once.
Nice.
Hey.
Hey, we live for one watch, maybe.
Or we at
Oh,
least
this is
see
just
what's
during the day.
coming.
Yeah, this is just during the day. This is like, going along.
We either live or
So-
we see what's coming.
You guys make it across this like little here to that beach there. Let me ping. So you guys make it across the peninsula to that area of the beach. Azaka, as the sun starts setting, Azaka says it's a good place to set camp. And she unpacks her ring catcher and sets up a little tarp for herself over her.
I did the same.
where she's like, so setting up the bedroll.
Yeah. I think we'd probably follow suit to what the guide's doing. Right? To best emulate what she's doing. Or at least following instruction.
Mm-hmm. Barian will help set up the net.
Mosquito net.
Yeah.
Bug net, whatever it might be.
Bug mosquitoes.
Yeah, Roka set lights a fire. Azaka seems to have no problem with that. Yeah, so you guys like set up your little net around the camp. You got a little fire going. You've got like a rain catcher set. Everyone's setting up their rain catcher.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And catches.
We should have 3.
Let's go. Give me another perception check for overnight.
Not good. Here we go.
You got it, you got it, you got it.
Hey, here we go. Sacrifice to the roll 20 gods.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
No. Yeah, the night passes uneventfully. You guys each take your watches. Sometime really early in the morning, like 2 o'clock in the morning ish, it does start to rain. It starts raining pretty hard.
Dope.
Yeah,
Rain
throwing the
catchers?
rain catchers. Yeah. In the morning, everything is like covered with fog and mist. Azaka gets up. Roka gets up. Azaka starts like she takes a drink directly from the rain catcher. She like takes a big drink and then she pours the remaining water from the rain catcher into a couple of water bags she has. A couple of water skins.
Yeah, I don't think we did any of that.
No.
It's just like chilling in the rain catcher.
I mean, we all have water skins unless you somehow didn't get a water skin.
No, yeah, just refilling the water skin, but not like
Yeah.
having extra. Yeah, so yeah, from any water that I assume all of us catch, we would just refill our water skins just to make sure that every day, if possible, if it's raining, we fill up.
Yeah, it rains every day. It rains mostly at night, but I mean sometimes during the day it rains quite a bit. You'll want to drink at least 2 gallons of water a day to avoid getting exhausted along the way. So It'd probably be good to drink some of that now and then. Yes, fill your water skins.
Down a full water skin and then refill it.
I do the same.
Yeah, why not?
I have to drink a little extra because I'm so dehydrated from throwing up.
What's the? I don't want to get too technical if I don't have to.
Mhm.
Do I need to know what the fluid ounces of the water skin is?
No, I mean, we'll call it like maybe like a half gallon.
Okay.
4 of these a day, one down.
Yeah, just basically like I would be drinking the water and doing my best to abide by that 2 gallons a day.
Right.
As we walk, how does the rain catcher have to be like fully set up, or can it like be put away and like store the water?
No, I cannot store the water.
Okay.
I mean, it could if everybody wanted to grab like at the end of like one of the water catchers, like if you were holding like a large,
Well, I was saying like I couldn't tie it to my pack in such a way that it wouldn't spill. Because you said it was like a stand and there was like a tube in the middle or something. How
it's more like a it's in the like a description of the thing should be in your journal. It's a 5-foot square leather tarp and a wooden frame with legs.
Okay.
It can hold about 8 gallons. And they fold up. So I mean, again, you could try to like tie it off or something and drag like the 8 gallons of water, or like slug it over your shoulder, but it's gonna spill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's not something to.
Okay.
It's not something to carry with you.
I had this totally different image in my head, but
Yeah.
So we're going to this Fort Valorian?
Yeah.
So I guess I would ask Osaka, like, is this Fort Valorian place, is it like another city or is it like an actual military fortress?
It's like a it's a military fortress. It's where the Flaming Fist keeps their their main forces, I suppose you could say.
If we were in need of supplies, would we be able to attain them there as well?
Possibly.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
We will at some point need to speak about what the that we're going to create.
I have a plan.
How big of a?
I have a plan.
Which is?
I have a disguise kit. And I have a disguise kit, and I've found myself to be rather good at causing noise or putting on displays. And I look at Echoes and Barry, and I think specifically of the 3 scimitars in the leather armor. I say it with my eyes exactly what I'm talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I figured you wouldn't, but
I can create some noise. Like I can open up some windows and doors using my magical druid abilities.
is it Thaumaturgy?
Yeah, and cause a couple little earthquakes. I mean, I can't make them super big, but I mean, maybe if we distribute them in certain areas, key point areas, it could ignite something.
I could go and make friends.
No,
This is also a very viable option.
I don't. Okay.
Yeah.
No, wait.
I don't care.
Let me rewind just like half a moment there. Rebin, do you still have that leather armor with you?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. I heard something about the leather armor and scimitars.
I was thinking about how I put on a fucking show by shoving 3 giant scimitars into the
Right. That's because that's what I had thought you had done.
displaying armor.
Okay.
He's just having.
I'm
fun.
referring to the fact that I like to make a scene.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
He likes to party.
All right, second day walking along the beach. Aiku, please give me a perception check.
Sure, thanks. Not gonna be. Oh, I might be okay. It won't be okay.
It
Guys,
will not be okay.
I just want to say, if this is where we die, we went halfway through episode 2, and we went a full day through the jungle. I'm really impressed with how far we made it.
You guys continue walking along the beach. Yeah, I mean, you see the occasional like lizard and stuff, like kind of runs away as you guys approach it. Nothing dangerous seems to be happening.
For some reason, I have flashbacks and get really, really angry when I see a lizard and I start.
I fucking knew you were gonna say it, you son of a bitch.
I don't veer off too far from the group. I look like a madman. I'm just started swinging and cursing at the lizards.
Like when he sees a bee.
I just.
Yeah, but eventually, it gets to be night again, and Azaka says this seems like a good place to set up camp. It's far back enough from the high tide. Let's set up.
I just gotta ask. We haven't dealt with too many bugs not being in the jungle, right?
No, there appear to be bugs. Is anyone wearing like bug repellent? I mean, nothing seems to have been like really like.
I think we have
coming at you.
But
it's just if I don't have to use it, I don't want to use it. Like if it's just like a couple bugs and I just like fucking every couple minutes, I'm fine with it. But if it's like in the jungle, in the thick of it, it's really bad, then I do want to do it. I just want to save as many applications as I can, even though I know I probably won't live long enough to use all of it.
All right, so what is everyone doing about the bug repellent? I know what Rebin's doing with this bug repellent. He's gonna wait until the bugs get bad.
I'm applying it twice. Like I've applied it twice.
Okay.
1 per day.
As it gets kind of annoying, not like terrible, but just like annoying, I'll apply it.
Okay.
You're obviously weak-minded.
All right.
I'm not level 3 yet, so I can't just magically not get sick.
I'm old. A rusty nail could kill me.
Aiku, for the nighttime, give me a perception check.
Okay.
I mean, at night I can put up the
net up, yeah.
The net up for us. Like just go to like the tree line and cut down some branches.
Here is the nighttime perception check. Aha!
There you go. Very nice.
Better than the first one. You clearly have better eyesight in the dark.
So, Azaka does the same thing. You guys basically set up the same kind of thing. So you're going to get some branches and stuff and try to set up
the mosquito netting for us.
Okay. Give me a wisdom check.
Me?
Wisdom?
Yeah, for Rebin for setting up that netting. If someone wants to help him set that netting up, you can.
Would it be survival?
Yeah, Barry Ian said he would set up the netting.
I was gonna say because I'm proficient in survival, not in wisdom.
Yeah, we'll call it survival. Sure.
Dope.
Yeah, especially with Barry and helping you. Yeah, no problem. You're able to get some good branches and stuff. You kind of set it up. Not probably as large as like high as like it could be set up, but it's enough to keep the bugs off you guys while you sleep.
Just make sure that you're laying down inside of the net and it'll be fine.
The applicator lasts 24 hours, so it should be good.
Then don't sleep inside of the net if you don't want to.
Each one lasts 24 hours?
No, each application and each gourd has like 20 applications in it.
Yep.
Okay. I don't think Aikus use any until they actually enter into the thick of the jungle. Trying to hold off on it.
I mean, we'd have to survive for 40 days for this to not be worth it, but
yeah, he just knows that they're going to be traveling in the jungles shortly. So, while they're on the coast, he can deal.
Yeah.
Or he tries to deal.
Yeah, so the same sort of thing happens. I mean, it rains all night and stuff. Like Azaka's got, you guys have your rain catcher set up. Everything seems to be going swimmingly well.
It's punny because we're at the beach.
Mm. The
Phenomenal.
day 3, and we're not going to necessarily do this like every day like this.
Mm.
But Ecos, give me a perception check for during the day.
You guys should see what happens when we go into the jungle and die.
Ooh.
Ooh.
This one's gonna go just the same.
Old man is perceptive.
My eyes. I'm old, but my eyes are young.
Yeah, you're lucky it wasn't disadvantage.
Oh yeah, I'd be fucked.
Sees a lizard. I see.
Oh wow, I got a nat 20 and a nat 1. That's weird.
Opposite spectrums, my friend. Opposite. I've seen that happen so many times in the last week.
It happened
What's
to
that?
me earlier.
Literally Chance's first roll.
Oh come on. Damn it. Okay.
Okay. Are you guys rolling that like when I do that thing?
Yeah,
Or-
just to mess with you.
Oh,
okay. All right.
Am I supposed to? I thought. Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking for someone to do that.
No, it's
Oh,
I was wondering if you guys were just no, it's all right. It's
I
I
perfectly
was messing
fine.
with you.
It's
Oh.
a it whispers like it whispers a die roll to me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so that this way, like, I can have a die roll.
Because I read it as needs a random roll, so I'm like, all right, well, let me help. So I just tried to.
Oh, and you can keep doing that. I was just
Well, no,
making sure it wasn't something that was automatically happening. Like I
You can
didn't
just
mess
say
up a
that's-
macro somewhere.
Just
You can just say that's your next perception roll because +3, that's 19.
But yeah, the days mostly passes pretty well.
Fuck.
Yeah, if I see a lizard.
Because as you guys are like moving along throughout the along the beach, there's like a lot of like scrub and brush, like off away from the coast. Something seems to be moving like alongside you guys. Like you feel like something is stalking you.
Is it a
from-
lizard?
from in the bushes?
Is it a lizard?
You can't tell. There's just like there's all that brush and stuff. Like
Even with a nat 20? Ooh.
Who's next to me?
yeah, I
That's-
mean you're seeing like
that's
you're seeing
true.
movement and stuff.
The
Like you
fact-
know you're being stalked. That's what that 20 is getting you there.
Fuck. The fact that he can't tell with a nat 20 shows you how hard it is to see that thing.
Who's
Not
who's
good.
closest next to me?
I would be next to you.
Okay.
I just have a question real quick, Mondo. So right there, the tree line, would that be considered forest area?
It's jungly. There's a lot of like bush and stuff, but it's more jungly than foresty.
Would I?
That's fucking
Mm.
stupid.
I mean, but like you've noticed that like when you guys like stop for a moment, something's been following you probably for about an hour. When you stop, like it stops, and
I
it's
pro-
trying to be stealthy, but like you're hearing stuff move. Like you think that if you had to guess, you'd say there's anywhere between 2 and 4 things following you.
I'm just pissed because there was no fucking option for jungle as favorite terrain when I made this fucking character.
Aiku, do you know Abyssal?
Oh, do you know? Yes, I do know Abyssal.
Okay. So I'm gonna tap Aiku with my little quarterstaff, and just kind of mutter under my breath in Abyssal. I feel like there's something like following us, and I try to say it like as nonchalantly as possible.
Perceptive enough for anybody else to hear?
Are you asking me or
Yeah. Or is it more of a
Uh,
whisper?
more of a whisper? I mean, I'm not trying to hide it from you guys, but just trying to keep it low.
As
Okay.
things are falling. Yeah. I'd respond back. Can you tell what it is? Do we need to stop, or should we continue walking?
I can't seem to make it out. I mean, I could just be imagining it, but it seems that
Shit.
every time we stop, it stops.
In a place
I-
where
I'm sorry.
we should probably stop the group.
Maybe that might be best.
And I'd break out of the abyssal and speak in common and say, Zeskill, I think we're being followed.
Want me to go check it out?
Rebin's gonna grab his bow and he's gonna keep a hand near his dagger.
Yeah. Echoes thinks that something has been following us. He says every time we stop to take a break, they stop too. Might be smart to take a look, especially after being attacked in the city.
Okay. Sword and shield out then.
Speaking of, just because I feel like somebody might not realize it, we've done 2 nights or 1 night.
2 nights.
2 nights. You guys are definitely completely rested.
We've
Yeah,
done
for sure.
two long rests. So
Oh,
anybody
cool.
with
Thank
spell
you.
slots and stuff would be recharged. All our
Thank
health
you.
points would be up. Everyone would have their hit dice.
Thank you.
Bing bang boom.
Completely ready for another fight if we have to go through it.
Would I be able to do some sort of check to see like the type of movement that's been following us, whether it feels more animalistic or more like coordinated?
Absolutely. Give me a nature check.
Fuck, I was hoping you would say survival. All right.
Oh man.
Okay, fine.
Oh,
Whatever.
it doesn't
Nice.
matter.
I'll take it.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen some of these like lizards, these very large
Oh,
lizards
no.
sunning themselves out on the beach, and for the most part, like when you guys approach, some of them like seem to just kind of wander off, like they don't want. There's like, oh no, people, like they're more scared of you than you are of them,
Yeah.
and they, so. I'd say with that roll, man, you're almost positive that these are some giant lizards, like in the brush, just kind of like following you guys.
All right.
I don't know what they are or where they are specifically. Can I try and make like a perception roll or anything to see if Rebin can figure out where they are? And what I want to do is I want to more positively ascertain their number. Like, would it be possible for me to see like any kind of movement and figure out what their exact numbers are?
Yeah, I mean, you could try.
I would love to try.
While he does that,
Nature,
I'm gonna
perception, survival.
I'd say perception probably.
I'm down for any of these, really.
You're like, man, there's bushes out that way.
So in that moment, I'm gonna Echoes' mentality kind of switches.
Yeah.
And it's like as if he's had repressed memories. Oh, so shocker with lizards. And I'm gonna like lean over to IQ again and just say, this is a very, very familiar feeling. The tone of voice is very like serious, no longer kind of stupid, more scared, if anything. And he's like, oh, this is, and I'm gonna start stuttering my words and kind of shaking a little bit. They're these things. They're they're definitely those things that and I'm trying to like really focus and trying to like remember something. Echoes' mentality and his body starts tensing up. IQ, this is the memory that you spoke of. I think I remember these movements. I started like tapping him like frantically.
I would like put one arm on his like chest, and we would move back slightly so that our backs are kind of facing the beach if we're that close, or like the ocean.
Sure.
And I would kind of like try and calm him, be like, calm down, everything's gonna be fine. There's more of us now than there was then. Zeskiel, there may be lizard folk, so be on my mind
Azaka
for
has
that.
like pulled her long bow, and she's like eyeing the tree line and the bush line there.
Someone's just gonna have to make a move, I think, before they do a test.
Give me 1 second, and then I will tell you what I want to do. Okay, more than 1 second. I'm a liar. Just to be sure.
Oh damn! I have to see it. Okay, never. That's not gonna work.
I ask.
Okay. Yep. I thought I did, but I didn't.
General location of them, Echoes.
Can I point to wherever I saw the bushes?
Yeah, I mean, they seem to be like direct, like facing the bushes. Like they seem to be kind of matched up with your marching order. Like if I were to pull out a battle map, like right now, like
Yeah, it'd be like 1-on-1. They match.
I'll help you with that. I'm gonna start walking.
Conveniently, like if one were
you
to
know
pull
what?
up a
Actually, hang on a
like-
second.
I'm gonna start walking with my sword and shield to the bushes.
Okay.
Prepped for action.
Okay,
With me
you
watching.
get about 10 feet towards the bushes.
Oh man,
You
I wanna
hear this
ask,
really loud hiss, and something starts charging at you guys through the bushes. So now I'm gonna actually move you to the map, and then we can roll initiative
Perfect.
here and stuff.
Damn
and
it!
yeah.
God.
Mother son of fuck! I wanted to do something before we got into it.
Oh shit, these are huge. What the fuck?
Okay, so
Yeah, these things are like rushing at you from the bushes.
not the same.
I
but-
Is that the
They are
I ain't scared.
45, 50. Fuck! God! Okay, it's too late now. Fucking damn it.
So how do I do the whole?
So everybody roll initiative.
Just click on your token, and then
Okay.
go into your character sheet and roll initiative.
Damn, that is a shit roll.
happened to me
Natural
last time.
one.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Click
You
on
know what's crazy?
initiative.
Remember
Yeah,
your
and then you just
natural
click
one?
initiative. Dude,
Hey.
The
that's
natural one?
4
That's
in a
3.
roll.
Yo,
Oh, that's
because you had doubles.
This is up.
Hey, remember when you rolled your nat 1 and you had like 3 something? Look at my
Yeah.
fucking initiative.
4, yeah.
God damn. That's such a waste of such good initiative.
Azaka.
Dude, I was in the 20s last time without rolling a fucking 18. It's never happened to me in initiative. This is why I love Rangers and fucking rogues.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay, so
One-
the other guys is okay. You can do some
So-
stuff. He's not.
So
commoner.
one person is slower than me? Cool.
All right.
All the lizards go before
Blame it on the
Yeah.
darkness.
3 of us?
Okay, so these things start rushing out at you. So I mean, we can say that, like, you know, let's move this tree line back here a bit, and yeah, I mean, you can see them coming out of the bushes at you.
It's a wonderful tree line.
I just fucking wanted to throw a dagger at the fucking location.
Here they come.
Okay. Shit. What do I want to do? So, Echoes is kind of gonna freeze up out of fear for a minute, but he's not gonna move. He's just gonna take his action to whisper Shillelagh onto his quarterstaff, and then hold position.
Okay.
What? He whispered what onto his quarterstaff?
Shillelagh or Shillelagh.
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 So are you actually like readying an action? Like if one of them like
Can I do that?
striking?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can ready an action where you can say like, if one of them gets into striking range, I'm gonna hit him. That
Mind
uses your reaction.
Yeah. Mind you, though, you can only ready an action. No bonus action, no movement, none of that stuff.
Right.
Okay.
No, you can ready movement.
I was always told you couldn't.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
no,
need. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is
Good.
Mondo's world now.
Good to know. That is very good to know. I'm gonna ready my movement so when they come around the corner to kill me, I dive behind this building.
All right. So can I just cast something instead? Am I allowed to
I
do
think doing Shillelagh is a bonus action, so you
Yep.
still have your action to cast.
that? Okay. I'm gonna
Absolutely.
cast.
I think the only thing you have to cast a cantrip if Shillelagh is a spell.
Okay. So Shillelagh is a cantrip.
Okay, so then you can cast
So-
a spell.
All right. I want to cast. What is it called? Fairy fire.
Woo.
Right over. Damn. How do I ping something?
You have to be on the.
Well, all right, what you're gonna do in the character in the journal,
Mhm.
you should see
Area of effect.
a folder area of effect.
Yes.
All right, so what you can do is you can drag
Got
that
you.
yeah, the one that's that right size. Did I mark one fairy fire? Yeah, right. No.
So I just drag this like. There you go. I would like to cast it right there. So
Okay.
Fairy Fire has a 20-foot cube radius,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to try casting Fairy Fire on the top 2 lizards on top.
Okay, so now on your cast the spell, like click the button on your spell sheet,
Nice.
and then you're going to click Fairy Fire, and then you can select each one of those, and I think it's even going to let you pick a color.
Oh, right. All right. I'll just do violet, and wait. Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. There you go.
Cool.
Can I get rid of this thing? This
I would keep it on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the?
The cube.
No, you can get rid of the cube if you want.
How do I get rid of the cube?
Is it? Click on it and
Just
delete.
click on it and just like delete.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was just it's just it's like a thing there. So
Yeah.
Right.
and I think what this does, I'm sure you guys know, but it basically gives advantage or disadvantage. Any attack rolls against an affected creature has advantage onto that attack, onto that creature.
Yeah, they do get to make dex saves.
Yes. Sorry.
What is your spell DC?
Go to your character sheet and go to spells, and at the top it will say.
Oh, it's
spells.
13.
Okay.
Fuck.
What makes it?
All right, the top one makes it.
Ah,
Fuck.
All right, they both make it, so they are not lit up.
Okay.
So, and I can do.
Fuck these lizards.
Yeah, sorry. I was hoping that would work. Because really, I'm on your side. All right, so yeah, so they seem to have shaken off the fairy fire. That will end your. That will end your turn.
I'm just gonna yell, "Fuck you, lizards!" Yeah.
Okay, this first lizard comes a running. It comes about that far.
No, fuck.
This lizard also comes a running. And it gets there and is going to try to bite Zeskiel. It does not.
So even though I have like my sword and shield out ready for an attack, I still can't make an opportunity attack.
No. No, I mean you're ready, so I mean you weren't surprised or anything, but
Gotcha.
unless it was your turn and you're ready in action, yeah, it's just like,
Okay.
Okay, Azaka Stormfang is going to she's going to shoot the one that attacked you. With her longbow.
nice.
Yeah, she hits it for 6 points of damage. And then that is her turn. This last one here is going to come charging in as well. And actually, it's probably going to come all the way up. But that's going to use its
dashes.
dash so it doesn't get right, so it doesn't get to do anything. It just goes and just kind of hisses.
Alrighty. Longsword
Yeah.
on the guy who came up into my zone.
Nice.
Yeah, you hit him.
I hope so. 4,
Just missed.
10 damage. Let's go.
Nice. Yeah, you do 10 points of damage. It's like it seems like really hurt. It's mad.
Fuck you. Oh, in Draconic, I'm gonna say fuck you, lizard.
Doesn't
In
it?
lizard language, it sounds like it might have said no.
Heard its
It's more of
feelings.
a. It was pronounced with more of a.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
Do the damn thing.
Varian.
Barry is going to see this one approach,
Mm-hmm.
and he really likes his friends, so stop trying to attack my friends.
Damn.
Yeah, you hit it with an Eldritch Blast for 5 points of force damage.
There's the Eldritch Blast.
That was a really weird Eldritch Blast. Would you like to explain that? How does your cantrip take form?
That was cute.
It's adorable.
Will be
Oh,
forever
man.
on everywhere.
Interwebs.
You're muted.
Yeah, so if that's the
Am I-
end of your turn, go ahead and click the little button there.
We're gifting that.
Just don't show it to me. You can do whatever you want with it.
Oh.
All right, Aiku.
Let me see. Oh, okay. That's not what I thought it was. I would just Eldritch Blast the one that Zeskill's fighting.
Okay.
Right, meow.
Right. No.
Right, meow. Yeah, that's gonna miss him.
Yep. And I think I'm cool where I'm at. I might take a step over and then end there.
Okay. All right. Rebin.
Backing up 15 feet. And I'm taking a shot at the one that Zesko just hit.
Okay. The one Zeskill hit.
You kill whores.
Do you not want me to? I'm just trying to hit the ones that are damaged.
Of course you are.
Yeah, that hits it.
Oh wow.
Nice.
I
So
have-
11 points of piercing damage. What's that look like?
I literally had to one up you on damage too. So I see the 3 rushing,
Uh huh.
and I'm low key a little bit pissed off that he just ran at the fucking tree line because I wanted to see if I could throw a dagger and maybe do something to like help our situation, but no, just had to rush into it. So I'm gonna take a fucking arrow. I'm gonna knock that bitch, and when it flies, it goes straight past his ear, straight through the fucking dome, right between the eyes. And I just want Zesko to turn around, and I'm just gonna go.
From the bow.
Yeah, from the I'm just like, I let go, and then I'm gonna go, hi there.
Okay.
I'm gonna stare.
All right. If that's the end of your turn, go ahead and click the button.
I'm gonna move 5 feet diagonally, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay. All right. Roka has pulled out his short sword, and he tries to stab the thing twice.
Do something useful, please. Yes.
Yeah, he hits it once for 3 points of damage. Hits it again for another 7. The thing takes 10 points of damage. And he seems like scared though. He's like, ah! I don't like lizards. This is why I needed escorts. And that will be the end of his turn. Taking us back to the top of the order, Ecos.
I'm gonna run right over here,
Okay.
and then with Shillelagh on my quarterstaff, I'm gonna swing at it. Just,
Okay.
just click this or fuck. Wait.
Why does it roll damage?
Yeah, it rolled damage.
Roll for your quarterstaff.
Hang on. Let me just fix this. Let me
Yes.
real quick.
Because it was as a custom thing, so
Oh, gotcha.
There we go. That should work now. Try it again.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, you hit him.
And then I click on
Oh!
Yeah, 13 points of damage. Ecos, tell me what that looked like.
All right, so oh, you ready for this shit?
He's going through some dramatics.
So Ecos is clearly he's going through some traumatic flashbacks from whatever that you guys don't know yet, and he takes his quarterstaff and knocks it on the head of the lizard so it loses balance, and
Mhm.
then he's gonna grab the kind of the snout of the lizard head, and just kind of shove the quarterstaff down the throat using the magical abilities to kind of drill into the organs and the bones and the muscle and just sort of blend the insides of it. And he's just gonna repeat it, even though it's dead, just keep repeating the motion and just yelling out of rage. That exact motion. Just But he's still old and weak, so he's kind of awkwardly doing it,
We're gonna gift.
Like it wasn't
that to-
before.
And then I'm gonna end the turn.
Okay. All right, this one here goes barreling at Rebin.
Fuck!
Now, the good news about barreling at Rebin is that Ecos and Barian, if they would like, can make opportunity. Well, Ecos, Barian, it's still in your threatened range, so you can't make an opportunity attack. But Ecos, you can make an opportunity attack on this guy if you would like with your
Fucking
shillelagh.
smack the shit out of it.
Sorry, what
please.
does that mean?
That means
So
you
if
get-
something leaves a space where you're threatening it, you can make an attack as a reaction.
Okay.
It's a free attack.
Okay, cool.
Right.
I'll do that then. Same thing. Just
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, you hit it with your shillelagh as it's running past you. For 12 points of bludgeoning damage. That shillelagh is nothing to fuck around with.
No.
And then it attempts to bite Rebin.
Oh,
Yeah, and it hits you for 10 points of piercing damage, Rebin.
holy
It bites you real good.
Yeah, it does.
You could
No,
use
it's-
a healing potion now.
Yeah, true.
You're right. I could use it, and you would know nothing of it.
Azaka Stormfang,
would.
your
Yeah, you
longbow,
I'd be okay with it.
hitting it for 7 points of damage.
Please kill it.
Yeah, it's got like you like in a death grip, like
My
in its
fucking
jaws.
left arm is in that bitch, and I'm like, fuck!
And as you're watching, figuring out how you're gonna possibly get out of this one, you see an arrow just like magically sprout out of its eye, and it just drops dead and slowly releases you.
Yeah, so Rebin has like you know when like someone bites you and you get that little like fucking imprint on your skin. That's like his
Yeah.
entire chest right now.
Yeah, I'd
And
say.
he's dying on the inside and he's dying physically as well, I guess. Just kind of falls on the ground,
Mhm.
lays down, is ow.
I'm gonna walk over and prod that part of his body with my metal boot.
Ow.
Could I go?
And then I'm
over
gonna
there?
go like this.
What a dick.
And then
Do you need
verse
Do you
verse
need some
it.
healing?
It was worth it.
I'm gonna
Ah.
reach down and like barely grab his clothes and give him 5 points of healing. Barely grab his clothes.
Well, I mean, I'm not bleeding out now. I'm still hurt.
And then I'm gonna prod his body again with my metal boot.
I mean, the wounds are now closed. It's just fucking like bad scrapes.
Ecos, were you about to say something?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you did it. You killed the giant lizards that attacked you while you were walking along the beach.
Whoa.
Yeah, I feel very good about myself. I know that I was able to land a finishing blow on one of these vile creatures.
Fuck these lizards. I just yell.
Are you okay, Zeskiel? You seem very spiteful about something.
Oh, nothing at all. Just wish the lizard bit harder.
Yeah. It was really
I-
fucking close.
I look unscathed. How can I not be okay?
So
And I walk over.
does he
to
look
my
unscathed?
pal,
Because
Haiku. And that's it.
yeah.
Azaka goes to like check the bushes and stuff for for any sort of
Ugh.
tracks or signs, see if there's might be more.
I'm gonna just pull myself up and I'm gonna go help her.
Could I use if I use healing word or cure wound, does that use a spell slot to heal him?
It does.
It does.
Sorry, not
We're also gonna probably be resting another night, so we get a long rest.
Oh, that's true. Okay, then. After I kick and slap the dead lizard's body a couple times, I'm gonna walk over to Ribbon and use what's it called? Cure wound. I'm gonna use a cure wound on his arm. I mean, you're still hurt, right? How are you looking on HP?
I'm at 7.
Yeah, I'll use it. Why not?
I need
Do
5. Come on.
Do I just go? Boop? It worked.
No.
Work, you fuck.
Damn.
What the hell? Hold on. Why isn't this working?
Disrespect you roll 20 like that.
Rebin, while he's doing that, give me a survival check.
Velociraptors.
There you
There
go.
you
Clever girl.
Nice.
I'm out here making sure we live, and I'm at full health now.
Yeah, it seems like these 3 seem to have been the only 3 that have been tracking you. You don't see any sort of like sign that there's any other lizards in the area. Azaka suggested this might be a good place to rest up for the night. And she starts like slicing into one of the.
I was gonna say, can we use them as food?
Absolutely, yeah.
Fuck yeah!
Like frog
Yeah,
legs.
Tonight
These are delicious.
we feast.
I turn to Aiku and say, look, I can be a party helper.
I always knew you could be.
I return to one of the lizard bodies and start swinging randomly.
No. Echoes. The creature is dead. It's
Roka
over.
is like, yes, no, tenderize it, yes.
Fuck you, lizard. Fuck.
That's not how this works. Okay, never mind. Just gonna
So
fucking...
we are about done for the night as you guys are setting up camp and stuff and setting up your rain catchers. And I want to say,
Can we do a long rest?
I want to say that, like, yeah, I mean, you guys will get a long rest and stuff.
Yes, Mitch.
Probably,
I just did
you know, we'll see what happens. Actually, why don't you give me a Ecos? Why don't you give me another roll for the for the nighttime watch as I tell you guys what happens next?
Sure.
Another perception. Yeah.
Damn. We rolled good today.
Ecos, actually, you do notice, like, high up in the sky.
Fuck.
No, it's all good. But
lift. No, I'm just kidding.
you see like five
I need a lift.
winged, what appear to be like humanoid, like with large wings, like flying past the moon.
It's the fucking bird people.
Yeah, they did. I mean, they don't, you know, they're not like after you apparently or nothing. They're just flying, but you happen to notice them on your watch.
Fuck Bacon. What was his name? Fucking
I can't tell what it is
character.
exactly right. It's just
Zed.
I just
Zed. It's Zed.
Yeah, they're pretty high up, but they definitely appear to be large and humanoid.
I'll just make a mental note of that for now.
That's 100% Zed right there. in
I
the
mean,
middle.
I'll announce into the group, just be like, oh, I look, flying humans, ha ha ha, birds, humanoids, and then I return to tenderizing the lizard.
Right.
As it deserves.
Yeah, fuck these lizards.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the night. The only other thing I would like to tell you guys is, yeah, you survived to at least second level.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yes.
jeez.
Yeah.
All I
Dude.
fucking wanted
Yes.
from the XP.
Yo, I could turn into a fucking bear now.
What's our XP?
Yeah. Milestone. We're doing milestones.
Oh, we're doing
Okay.
milestone.
Level 2.
Yeah. So you were just level 2.
We will do.
So some of you have choices to make it level 2.
We will do all that stuff in post show. Yeah.
I just want
Yeah,
want
sure.
edit.
That works
Let
for
me
me.
edit. You fuck.
So if we're gonna wrap up right here. Does anybody?
You did it.
We did it.
Hey.
Woo!
Nobody died.
Does anybody have anything that they want to shout out that they're gonna be doing soon or doing anything? I know most of us.
Whenever the fuck
Mondo and I stream
my
right now.
OBS decides to stop being a little bitch, I'll start streaming again. But I haven't been able to get it to work for like 3 weeks. But once that is fixed, I'm actually going to go through playing. What's it called? Bard's Tale.
The old
The
game.
Bard's Tale. Huh? No, there's a new one. Just came out this week.
It's like
I
an
got it
old
on-
NES game.
It is, but they have a brand new one called The Bard's Tale 4, and I will be playing through that.
Cool. Oh yeah.
So
Paul, are you doing anything? Any streaming anytime soon that you want to plug? Are you on any shows? Do anything?
So I am on another show. However, we're taking kind of there was a break this week. There's a break next week, and then the week after that, I'm not going to be on it. But you guys should still definitely check it out. It's on the Greyhawks channel, and they're doing it's called the Birthright of Fromage. It
Mhm.
is a orc history based kind of D&D campaign story, where it shows two like a civil war kind of, and the two sides kind of meshing together to fix one goal. It's
Oh,
a
cool.
great story. I absolutely love it. Other than that, I mean, you can catch my stream at twitch.tv/1123. I stream mostly WoW recently, but I'm trying to stream with other things. And I'm going to be starting a gaming. I'm going to start uploading on my YouTube again with some Let's Plays and playthroughs of small indie games. It's just I'm just bored.
Oh yeah. Cool beans. All right. Well, we will go record our post-discussion show that gets posted up onto Patreon. I believe it's a buck to get all that post-show content stuff and character creation stuff. But yeah, we will talk to you guys next week, and we'll be back at the same time on Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
Bye.